Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on this very fine evening, this very fine Thursday. We are starting a new stream. We are starting Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So we're going back in time. Star Wars KotOR was released in June, I think, or July 2003. So 20 years ago. We're playing a very old game today. And this is even going backwards from what we had last time. I mean, not last time, but a couple of streams ago we were finishing KotOR 2, which was the sequel to this game. But since we can't go from 2 to 3, we can go, from 2 to 1. So we're going back, and I hope you will enjoy this one. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the chat. And this is a super nice feeling to already, sit to the stream and see people on the chat. Hello, Nirmodel. Hello, Gulhero. Great having you here. Nirmodel is saying, what a cute starting screen. Yes, the screen that was also in use, I think, throughout the KotOR 2 streams, I don't know, throughout the... I think the middle of the KotOR 2 streams I started using it. It was prepared by my friend Esgal Ruid, who is also on the chat right now. Hello, Esgal. I was just talking about you. Your model made a comment that I have a cute starting screen. The loading screen. I can go back to it to a second. I think it will work. The music will start playing probably. So this will be maybe. How about I do this? Silence the game, you can hear the music. Maybe I can turn off the music actually, because it's not useful anymore. But yeah, this starting screen was made by Esgal, a good friend of mine, who is helping me on a technical level. And yeah, it is very cute. What Gulhero is saying actually, I think it's between light and dark appropriate. And there is light and dark involved because it is Star Wars. So there is light side, there is dark side, and let's see how this stream will come out. Because on the last stream, on the KotOR 2 stream, I wanted to play a neutral Barnabas. I wanted to play a pretty neutral character, but you guys, the chat, made me to go, all the wrong decisions, all the bad decisions, evil decisions, and we turned out, we became a Sith Lord in the end. So this time maybe we're gonna be not the Sith Lord, maybe we're gonna be the savior of the Republic and all the values and virtues and everything that is good. But if this will be the will of the chat, then I will have no choice but to obey. So yeah, we're starting KotOR 1 tonight. So yeah. Let's. I actually have a physical copy of the game. I just figured out that I'm gonna showcase it because it's a beauty piece. Like I said, the game was released in 2003. So 20 years ago, basically. And this was the time. This was the time when the game was still on CDs, and how lovely the CDs are here. The first CD. Fortunately, this was the time where game was, you could already install the games from the CD and have it on your hard drive. You didn't have to swap CDs, as it was the case in some older RPGs, even when going into certain areas required you to swap CD like mid-play. Like, this is totally barbaric, I would say, by today's standards. But that was the case. That was the case back then, back in the days. I feel old just saying that. But we have a lovely yellow CD, CD1. We have a lovely, gray CD1 with robots. Some of those robots you may recognize from the KotOR 2 because they are indeed characters in this game as well. We have a greenish one, So beauty, again, a piece of beauty. Also, there's a bunch of scars on the backs and scratches on the backside of this. I was always taught to take care of those CDs, of everything that is included. Technical PC wise, that's what my dad always told me to take care of that. But I managed to gather a bunch of scratches on the first one. I'm looking at this. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It probably won't show on the camera, but it doesn't look good. So I even have like a backup CD1 just in case that because I remember that my drive couldn't. The story here is that my drive couldn't read the first CD of KotOR for some reason, and my friend who also had KotOR just procured a CD for me so that I can start installing it. But the game is totally legally obtained. As you can see, it is the original one. There's even like this one, those guides, instructions, whatever, that they are adding to the game. They were adding to the game when that was still the thing, and a bunch of characters inside, bunch of things related to the game included. Like even the tables, you know, this is still an RPG game. Maybe you can see it. This is still an RPG game based on the D20 rules. So it's like levels and attack modifiers and saving throws, everything like that. Feats, defense bonuses, everything was here. And if you were here during my Jedi Academy stream, I like to say that one way to discover gaming or particular game maybe is to read the content that is related to that. You know, in the old times it was reading the magazine excerpt about the game. It was reading the guidebook that was attached to the game. Maybe some games have entire guidebooks. You know, like solutions and all of that attached to them. So beautiful times, and I hope that via tonight's stream we can go back to those simpler times where gaming was looking a little bit different. And yeah, we're going to play some KotOR. So once again, welcome everyone. And what are we going to do? What will be different from the KotOR 2 stream? Actually, KotOR 2 stream, you know, my first stream that I made on Twitch was titled Space Wizard Barnabas, because I wanted to play a character called Barnabas, who is my primarily Dungeons and Dragons character, although he's also my go-to character for streams, apparently, for playing RPGs, because I'm playing him also in Baldur's Gate 3 on my Sunday streams. And every time I can create a character in gaming here, that would entail basically KotOR 2 and KotOR 1 today. I want to recreate Barnabas. He's like a mascot of this stream, apparently. He's nothing like me. He's bald, and he has addiction to card games. Well, okay, I'm not bald, but I played Magic the Gathering in sometimes, so maybe there are similarities. Sometimes when you create the characters, you bring some of you to the characters that you create. So maybe there are similarities, but we're gonna discover it. At least I'm not super 100% dark side. Although in my last lightsaber training activity that I had fun. I had a red lightsaber. They gave me a red lightsaber basically to train to fence and stuff like that. But I didn't choose red. The red chose me. So yeah, this is basically like the introduction. If you don't know who Barnabas is, a quick word of introduction. He's my D&D character, a wizard character that I'm playing. I kind of developed in the Descent into Avernus campaign I was leading, and later on the Curse of Shrat campaign that I'm playing. And he's a wizard, so hence the Space Wizard Barnabas in KotOR 2. But this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking about, becoming strong. Becoming strong not in the Force, because we already know that Barnabas is strong in the Force, but becoming strong in just muscle, just training a bit, getting some more points in strength and stuff like that. So let's just go, let's just jump into KotOR 2, KotOR 1, sorry, KotOR 2. We already been to KotOR 2, so we're going to KotOR 1. So first things first, this is an old game. It's a 20-year-old game. You do not need to it's nothing wrong with your sight. This is indeed a small screen right now that you're seeing, but worry not, the entire game won't be like that. It will be full screen, no worries. It's just for the character creation here, because, as an older game, this game comes. It was technically developed for Xbox, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So this game comes from a time where resolutions were different and stuff was different. I managed to fix it, by installing some mods, just going into some shady forums on the internet and asking people out, how do I fix my KotOR so I can play it on stream? And it worked. So we have the game going. I think I think maybe I can also activate the music a little bit right now, yeah. So now you can probably see, also not only see but also hear the main menu here. And the good news is, I think the movies, the cutscenes will work. It wasn't the case in KotOR 2 because weird stuff, space magic, technological magic differences between the how the cutscene was rendered and how the stream is progressing, and hardware issues, whatever. A lot of those things combining didn't allow us to see the cutscenes, but I think we will be able to see all the cutscenes, all the movies, essentially in here. The bad news is that whenever I'm gonna have to, it's like in full screen mode, it's not in window mode, so whenever I'm gonna have to check something on chat or do something outside of the game will just minimize and you will see the lovely screen, what is that? The wallpaper of mine. Yeah, so yeah, this is the stream now. We're watching blue and stuff like that. But unfortunately, by a single click, we can go back to KotOR and see something interesting. All right, so let's start a new game, and let's see what we can do. You know, for the moment, just don't worry. Don't worry that it is small. Once again, it will make sense after we create the character. So don't worry about this right now. So the difference between KotOR 2 and KotOR 1 is that in KotOR 2 you start with a Jedi character, or a Force user character, maybe to be more appropriate. In this game, you don't start as a Jedi. Technically, if we were to go a full no spoilers route, I wouldn't even say that there is like a Jedi character or something like that. But all right, so okay, at least I can go back to the stream here and say no to this first chatter that is here. What was the thing here? Where's the banhammer? Ooh, that's interesting. Hey, that works, I think. Yeah, and we actually don't need this. No, wait. Wow, go back. Okay, I'm terrible. This is big. Oh, this is good. We don't need any sort of improvements for our stream. The stream is perfect. Gulhero saying, "Hey, you're getting popular. The bots are here." I'll be honest. This is the second time a bot or a service, of similar sorts that has appeared on my stream. So yeah, let's wait for more bots to come. I think, does it count like a view, like a unique view in stream stats or whatever? Does it count like a comment even? I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's good news. You get something is I'm recognizable, but the bots, by the algorithm, whatever. So yeah, going back to the stream actually. So we'll be playing a male character, of course, because we want to have a Barnabas as a character. And we have basically three choices. We can play a scoundrel, a scout, or a soldier, which translates to a rogue, a fighter, and kind of a ranger, something, I don't know, in between. Basically, the gimmick is that scoundrel has sneak attack, soldier is tough and has additional feats, and scout has is best for skills. There are skills, actually the same skills as in KotOR 2, so demolitions or security, computer use, stuff like that. So scout is the class you want to take if you want to have some skills. And there's also one unique thing to scout is that they naturally get affinity to use implants. The things that can increase your character's capabilities, which in KotOR 2 was made a bit different. In KotOR 2, the implants were related to the attribute, the constitution attribute. If you had high constitution, you could use all the implants. If you had lower, well, you were out of luck. In this game, it's not reliant on constitution modifier. It's reliant on the actual feat, which you would use as you could get that feat as a soldier or a scoundrel, but you get it automatically when you're playing a scout, which I think a scout will be a nice balanced option for Barnabas. He's still a wizard at heart, so a bit of a scientist. Maybe again, getting some of my own ideas towards Barnabas. Skills, science, stuff like that. It's probably good, right? So we're gonna choose a male scout, and we're gonna choose a custom character. Once again, don't worry. Actually, if I were to, no, if I will try to change the zoom it in for you guys a little bit, it will just break and go back, I suppose. So yeah, let's just go quickly through the character creation. Portrait. We want a bald guy. There should be a bald guy. This one, it was actually the character that I played for the first time. When I was first creating KotOR, I kind of thought that this guy looked cool. And I don't know, I would never wear such a hair myself, but that was my original KotOR 1 character. But let's see if there's a bald guy here. There is this bald guy, but Barnabas is a bit different, I suppose. Barnabas would be, I think this one is the closest. We don't have... yeah, those are the only bald choices. Yeah, Barnabas originally is a flame skull. It's a from the D&D universe something. Gulhero is asking, why are they all suspicious outright? Well, I don't know. Let's go this one. Is this one suspicious? No. This one looks like he would hit you with a bat or something like that. Let's roll another one. Is this one suspicious? It's not suspicious. You know, he looks like a cyberpunk character, so probably an upstanding citizen. Is this one suspicious? Yes, this one is suspicious. It's why we're choosing for Barnabas. Now look at the first expression. Oh, you mean the portrait? You mean the portrait? Because the portraits are like, well, maybe a little bit, you know, if you look at that. The animation? Like, okay, I'm looking at it. Do I sense something? Like, do I sense suspicion? No, those are all upstanding citizens. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You know, they're very, very good guys, you know. Definitely this thin mustache here and a little beard here is definitely not a sign of someone being evil. Like, who would have beard in this shape or form on their face? You know, I don't know. So it's probably upstanding citizen. So this is the portrait we're going with, you know, because Barnabas has to be bold. And the attributes. So I want to use a lightsaber basically in this playthrough. Of course, it will take ages before we're gonna take a lightsaber. So I hope I hope you have your snacks, because it will take a couple of streams for us to get a lightsaber. We'll be fighting with swords. I mean, vibro blades, vibro swords, for the most part of the beginning of the game. And because I don't think I'll be shooting. I just want to, you know, punch things or slice things, stuff like that. So the idea here is that this is the game before the weapon finesse was invented, actually, and weapon finesse allows us to have the dexterity bonus instead of strength bonus when it comes to melee weapons. In KotOR 2, it is solved like strength is default, but you can take a weapon finesse lightsabers and then dexterity is your default for attack. And in this first game, actually, it's not like that. The strength will be always like it's default for attack and damage. But if you're using lightsaber, and if your dexterity is higher, the game will choose dexterity instead, like automatically. But dexterity will only add to the attack bonus, not to damage. So it only increases the chance to hit and not the chance how hard you hit, you know. So I want to go with some strength, I suppose. And I don't know, Constitution will probably be nice. Wisdom and Intelligence, I should also take those. Maybe, you know, neutral Charisma, something like that. I'm gonna see. I still have points. All right, this is good. Okay, Dexterity. No, Dexterity. We also have some Dexterity. That would be totally good. There's also Grubas on the chat. Hi, all. Enjoyable evening, isn't it? Yes, indeed. It is very enjoyable evening, Grubas. Thank you very much for coming. I hope this is a very enjoyable evening for you as well. You know, we're starting KotOR 1. It's a different game than KotOR 2. And it's an older one. It's a game that has 20 years old, like I said in the beginning. And yeah, we're currently creating Barnabas. We're creating character. So we have 2 more points to spend. I'm not sure. Like Intelligence 14 should be good. Constitution. I'm not trying to like optimize it already, because you know we had the stream with KotOR 2 and we weren't really optimizing for stuff. We were playing on normal difficulty as well. So there was no reason to optimize. I'm thinking like dexterity for defense. Maybe. What about the armors? No, armors won't be an issue. Like in the beginning, we can wear armors, not the heavy ones. No, I guess I'm thinking too much. Grubas is saying, so it's KotOR -1. Yes, it's technically KotOR 2 -1, so KotOR 1. Like I said, we can't go from 2 to 3 because they have never made the KotOR 3 actual. They made the TOR, so the Old Republic, the MMO game, to just develop on some plot lines, but not all of them, and not in a way that we would probably wish as a single player enthusiast. So we're going back to KotOR 1. Let's go with dexterity. Let's have this balance. Constitution. Yeah, okay. Then we're gonna be putting points in strength, probably, something like that. Alright, skills. So we have 20 skill points, and on the right side we can see if it's a, you know, we probably can see once again, apologies for this being small. It will, the entire stream will not be like that, so we just have to power through character creation. Computer use, we know how to use computers. Demolitions, oh, it's also class skills for scouts, right? Okay. Stealth, we don't want stealth anyway. Awareness, we could go. Persuade, we want some points in Persuade, even though it's a cross-class skill, because Persuade will always be nice to unlock some options or, you know, demand more money from people. because as we know, money in these early moments in the game is everything. Repair to fix some droids. Security, not really needed. We're gonna have a security guy on our team. And we also have unused class skill. Threat injury, no. At this point, I mean, no, we're just gonna use more med packs if that's the case. Awareness is for mines. We can get some points in awareness, alright? Feats. So the decision that we should have, we can make here already is that whether Barnabas will be a two-fighting enthusiast or a single-blade enthusiast. So in KotOR 2, since the focus was like a space wizard, you know, magic using the force, we only had one lightsaber. But I'm thinking about going all in this time and just going two-weapon fighting. So we're gonna be develop this feat line, and we're gonna try to be very cool and have two weapons so that we can just, you know, do more damage, because two-weapon fighting, like master two-weapon fighting, plus force speed at the 3rd level, plus flurry of blows, which is a default way of attack for scouts. It will give us like 5 attacks or something, so we'll be slicing through everything. Once again, this Barnabas is a Barnabas that you haven't known before. This is a strong Barnabas, you know, after the gym Barnabas, and he'll be using the blades, and he'll be just slicing through his enemies. The selection of feats is rather limited compared to KotOR 2, so like there isn't much we can choose from. To be honest, there are some of those staple feats that increase like skills here, but it's not really important. Also important actually is that there is a level cap in this game. There's a maximum level is 20. So unlike KotOR 2, in which we could go over 20, and I think KotOR 2 we ended up at about 28 or something. You know, it was like 16 plus 8. I don't know, 16 for the base class, and I think 8, so maybe 24. I'm not sure what was the score there, but here we have a hard cap on 20, so that's important. Yeah, after the gym, definitely. He won't look here like that, but I hope I can, you know, through the power of narration, make him like, okay, you know, hello, I'm here after the gym and I'm very strong. I'm Barnabas. So, do you want me to punch you or something like that? Okay, name. We're gonna name him, of course, Barnabas. Can we get the full name? Blackstone? No, you can. Okay, so there's the same character limit as in KotOR 2. I'm missing one letter to give him the full name, Barnabas Blackstone. But Barnabas it is. You know, he's just Barnabas. If you're strong, you don't need to explain yourself, right? So yeah. This is Barnabas. He's very handsome. He's moderately strong and agile. He's tough. He's smart, you know, and wise. He's not very convincing in terms of charisma. But he will do well, I think, in this galaxy. So yes, let's hit play and see what happens. And, you know, sometimes the game may crash for whatever reason, but hopefully not. And you can see there's a cutscene here. I'm not touching anything. I haven't activated it remotely. It's just an actual live movie. In KotOR 2, I made this trick that I, you know, created a scene in OBS, in Streamlabs, I mean. That I, you know, put the movie file as an MP4 and then run it whenever it would be happening in the game. I run it during the stream so that you guys can enjoy it. But in here we can just enjoy it normally. I should also maybe read that. So, Knights of the Old Republic, 4,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire. The Republic verges on collapse, like they always do. Darth Malak, last surviving apprentice of the Dark Lord Revan, has unleashed an invincible Sith armada upon an unsuspecting galaxy. Crushing all resistance, Malak's war of conquest has left the Jedi Order scattered and vulnerable as countless knights fall in battle, and many more swear allegiances to the new Sith Master. It shouldn't be like Sith Lord, I guess it should be Sith Lord. In the skies above the Outer Rim Ward of Taris, like in the skies above the Outer Rim Ward of Taris, a Jedi battle fleet engaged in the forces of Darth Malak in a desperate effort to hold the Sith's galactic domination. ... Four dots to end this one. No, someone made a typo once, and then all Star Wars credits have 4 dots like that. And we're going to this classic like zoom in, classic Star Wars zoom in on the planet. This is the planet Taris, not to be confused with Telos from the second game. This is the Ender Spire ship. Not to be confused with Harbinger, you know, the ship of same design from the second game. So, once again, this is KotOR 1. This is KotOR 1, and apparently, you know, the ship got shot over the skies of Taris, in the space over Taris. And this is where the game begins. The game begins with us, with Barnabas, lying in the bed, you know, having a nice dream, having his beauty sleep. But no, explosions are happening. Oh my goodness, he has red eyes? Okay, his face has red eyes. I didn't notice that before. So yeah, like I said, this is a totally neutral playthrough. We're not becoming the next Sith Lord again. I suppose.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Ender Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
There's our friend, which will totally be our friend for the rest of the game. He's not a you know, tutorial character that will die very soon. Please notice that you know, the game is teaching us how to you know, use the dialogue options. Left click this answer to select highlight the response. I'm not gonna use the mouse. I'm gonna use the, you know, keyboards because they're numbered. So who are you? Oh, actually, who are you? I don't know. I'm not sure what this Swallow Barnabas voice should be. Like, who are you? Who are you? I'm Barnabas. I'm very strong. Maybe I should do like that. I don't know. Who's Bastila? That sounds wrong for some. I don't know. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna forget about it and then I'm gonna change the voice probably. Also, guys, let me know how's the audio balancing in this one. I'm not sure if the game is like too loud, too quiet. Maybe I'm too loud or too quiet. If you have any concerns about that, just let me know, and we can manage this. So if you have any ideas of how it should be, let me know. All right. I know you're a scout as a soldier. At least they're recognizing our class. This very nice piece of dialogue. I know you're a scout, not a soldier. When you're playing a soldier, it's like, I think he says, I know you're a soldier just like me. Something like that. So this, like, at least from the very beginning, you are recognized as this class that we've chosen to play. Alright, let's help Bastila. Let's go help Bastila. Actually, or oath or no oath, I'm heading to the escape pods. They're both, like, right now, the Barnabas has no particular way of replying, I suppose, so let's go with the basic one. Let's go help Bastila. Like, we want to help Bastila, apparently. We kind of don't know who you are or who Bastila is, but okay. Alright, and as you can see, you know, the game is no longer this very small rectangle on your face. On your face. that sounded wrong. The game is no longer this small rectangle on your screen. That was I wanted to say. It's full here. Although, you know, I think this one will still be the thing because it's a scaling. Shut it! I was explaining the stream to the guys and girls and whoever is watching. Yeah, the game thought that for 30 seconds we couldn't like move, so they were like, maybe they need additional explanation.
To move towards the footlocker.
No, don't. No, I'm a gamer. Sorry, but there's option. Can you repeat that? I'm a gamer. I know how to move. So yeah, footlocker. Let's see. There's cardio package, there's short sword, clothing, everything is here. Alright, and I guess the fun fact is that the game won't allow you to exit this room, I think, if you don't have your equipment on, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's access code required, and I think Trask Olgo.
Come on, we have to hurry. The Sith might already be boarding the ship to try and capture Bastila.
Yeah, alright.
Put your equipment on so we can get out of here.
Yeah. How do I equip my items? This is basically, how do I put on my socks? We could ask. So, clothing, short sword, we're gonna go melee. We have also cardio package that increases our constitution. I should have gone with the odd number for constitution, but it's too late to change anyway. Alright, so yeah, this is all.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own.
Alright, thank you. Trask has joined your party. And we have a character selection screen. And as you can see, there's also 9 characters in this game.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
We have to use him. And there's the question, how do I use you to unlock the door?
You always control the leader of the party. You can switch who is the party leader by left-clicking on their portrait. This is beautiful, because,
you know, the mechanics of the video game are explained in full voice acting. You control the leader of the party. You click them, you do stuff like that. So it's a very
Left-click my portrait now to switch me to the
I
party
know.
leader, then use me to open the door.
I know. Maybe you should go.
Left-click
You know,
target the
Trust.
door.
Maybe you want to stream. Just I don't know. Maybe he should be a streamer. Door.
Now that the door is open, you better take the lead again.
Thank you. Switching Barnabas back to party leader, as it should be. Alright, let's go save Bastila. There's utility droid. And there's Karf. Look how handsome he is.
All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicator.
Thank you.
He's one of the
I
Republic's
noticed.
best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Empire
Obviously,
crew put together.
obviously,
If he
every
says things
time
are bad,
there
you
is a
better
Star
believe
Wars something, someone has to be one of the best pilots at something, you know. It's a recurring theme, I think. That we have a best pilot somewhere. Let's move out. I just don't want to listen to you anymore. I want to play a video game. So utility droid. Okay, he just beeps. Door. Probably safe to open, right?
That door is locked. I don't have the codes to open it. But switch me to the party leader so you can use my security skills
of course.
to slice into the access panel and open the door.
Alright, so you don't... Okay. So you don't have the access codes for... You had the access codes for this door, for my quarters, mind you. But you don't have access codes for this door? And it's not like it's jammed or destroyed or something. So, theory time, Trask has went through the ventilation shaft, just dropped down here. You can see this piece lying down on the floor. So maybe he just went from down here. I can't move the camera, right? Yeah, I can't look upwards. Or maybe I can. Okay, a little bit. Okay, it's not enough. But we, you know, the theory is that he dropped down and went straight to our room, which is concerning. Trask. I'm scared, actually. Alright, Gulhar is saying, wait, his name is Trask Ulgo? Yes, he's Trask Ulgo. I'm not sure if you can see. Let's go back to the introduction. Yeah, you can, you know, just use your glasses, lean here, and it says here, I'm Trask Ulgo, U-L-G-O. So that's indeed the name of the character. Alright, so Trask Ulgo will open this because he has security skills. He's a soldier. Soldiers are known for having, like, security stuff. Gulhar is saying he's from Alderaan. Ah, yes! That's one of the noble houses. Actually, yes, because I was playing the Old Republic for some time, and I remember going to Alderaan also as well. And if it's one of the if it's quest related, I must have run into it, and I was like, oh, Algo, is it like Algo from the first game, you know, from KotOR? And apparently so yeah, let's hope that, you know, Trask maybe, you know, in creative backstory narrating something, he's probably like a prince. Yeah, can we assume he's a prince? He's a prince, and we have a mission to get him home safely to Alderaan, because this is 4,000 years before the New Hope, so Alderaan is not blown up yet, which is good for Alderaan and all the people that are living in there. But there are same Sith soldiers as we have seen in the first game. Sorry, in the second game, in the first game that we played. Maybe that's how I should put it. Shiny armors, beautiful, you know, same sound. I think you know, this will be like a very okay. I don't know what to talk to you. Basically, this game will feel super familiar if you played, you know, it goes both ways. If you played KotOR 1, then KotOR 2 will feel super familiar. It's the same engine, it's the same type of like interaction, you know, movement and stuff like that. So yeah, this will be basically the very similar experience. Let's see, anything here? No, just explosions. We don't like those explosions. So yeah, I'm just checking for items, clicking on the bodies in case they have something. Probably not. More Sith soldiers. Let's just stack up some attacks on them. Miss and miss. Alright, Barnabas is not yet super strong. Oh my goodness, again double miss. Yes, finally. The good news is actually that there's like a flag in this game that prevents player to go below 1 hit point. And this flag is actually enabled on Ender Spire, on this tutorial level. So we actually can't die here. We will always have 1 HP, unless I misremember it. But we'll always be able to lift. Alright, I think we have the longsword here. So let's change this 1 to 6 damage to 1 to 12. Oh my goodness, that's double, basically. So now, this is the longsword. It's not a lightsaber. It's not a lightsaber yet. But, you know, we have something at least. Now we can see a lovely cutscene in which the Republic soldiers are trying to fend off the attack of the evil Sith that are going in. You have to say that Sith have style of this, you know, those shiny armors. It's beautiful. But they also like throwing grenades at their own, because you could see in that cutscene that there were 2 rebel soldiers and one Sith warrior, and the other Sith warrior decided to let's kill them all, you know, necessary sacrifice, you know. We'll be winning anyway, and they are kind of winning, but we are also kind of winning. Maybe we can also treat them to a grenade. This is like a section which teaches us to use a grenade, and a triple kill, lovely. And of course 2 more have spawned, so let's just get them here. Krubas is saying, I guess this always 1 HP is the feature of all people after the gym. You know, you may be right. You may be onto something, because sometimes when you... Not even after the gym, but after you trained or did something physical, you know, you feel invincible. Is that the thing for you guys as well? Once you have done something physical, you feel invincible for a moment? Like you could take on everything, like you could... lift a car, whatever. Just don't try lifting a car. Maybe that's not the wise idea. But I think that's like the right mindset that you have here, Grubas. So definitely getting being strong after the gym. So Barnabas is indestructible. Because you can see he already has 1 HP, and he got hit a couple of more times, but he didn't go down. I'm not sure what's with Trask. I think Trask also has this flag enabled. He's also level 3, so he has much more vitality than we have. Unstoppable, yes, unstoppable. This is I like that you made it in all caps. Yeah, unstoppable. Yeah, we're gonna show them we're powerful, we're strong. I'm already hyping up, you know. I'm not doing any physical. Actually, you know, streaming is kind of a physical activity because you have to strain yourselves, strain the smile muscles. that one comes easy actually. But I'm already like feeling the what's the word? What's the thing that happens to you when you're adrenaline? Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. Adrenaline. I feel the adrenaline kicking in, and I'm basically indestructible. Speaking of indestructible, there is lightsaber combat on the other side of the door, which means probably someone is going to die.
It's a Dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
Alright, the Sith is fighting a Jedi. Kicks, punches. And who's gonna win? Who's gonna prevail? Sword kick into the face, and the Darkseid dies, and she dies to an explosion.
That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
We could have used her help, but we won't pick up her lightsaber for whatever reason, because we're not trained to do that. Or, I don't know, her lightsaber has disappeared. I like that there are 2 guys, 2 Sith soldiers coming from the left side after this fight is finished, and we are standing here as 2 guys as well. So I imagine they had this, like, scenario conversation. Oh, it's another Jedi! We shouldn't get... Oh, it's another Jedi! We shouldn't be getting in the way, because we're gonna only be in the way, and it's gonna kill us. And then once they're dead, then like, okay, we can loot them. And then suddenly we are also like, oh, we're gonna loot them. Let's go. Let's punch them. 11 damage. Alright. Very good. 5 damage and a miss. Very strong. Very strong. So, they don't have. We can loot the lady for a adrenal strength, actually. Oh, even adrenal. I was mentioning adrenaline just a second ago. Vibration cell. So, you could always count on the... well, to have the vibration cell. Remains. I mean, what I meant is that the item is always there. It's like, I don't know. I'm not sure if the loot is randomized. I don't think it is. No, it is randomized to an extent. But I think here is you know, set it up. Just basically. All right. So more Sith soldiers. We are on the bridge. Like, there's a bunch of them. Some explosions. We're getting a level up, which is nice. So basically, the game knows that we're super slow, and those guys up there explode anyway.
The Sith want Bastila
Please
alive,
notice that
but once
everyone
he's off the
dies.
ship,
You
it's
know,
not
either we
stopping
kill
them
the
from
Sith
blasting
soldiers
the
or the
Endar
Republic
Spire into
guys
galactic
die.
dust.
So we can't even make any friends at this point. And we have a level up, which means we're gonna be going to level 2. And the interesting fact here is that there is like the idea of saving levels in this game. I'm gonna explain it later. But for now we have to level up because those doors only... Trask, can you not lock me here? Thank you. Those doors will only open if you are level 2. So did I loot this one? Yeah, okay. Oh, so bad thing here is that I think it won't be showing that something is empty, right? Because in the second game at least the open crates were marked as empty and you didn't have a problem and you didn't click them multiple times to satisfy your OCD. But yeah, the door won't... we're basically not worth it because we have... you must level up before you pass through the door. Okay. So let's level up. We have no choice. Level up skills. We're just going to get the skills that we have. So awareness, repair. Because we can't go persuade yet, right? Yeah, we can't. Okay. So let's go with those ones. Okay. Feats. We can't level up this one. We won't be using armor, so we have to make a hard choice here. I'm thinking, well, toughness will be nice in the long run. Weapon focus melee is cool, but we know that we're gonna get lightsabers eventually, so this doesn't apply to lightsabers. So in the interest of the future build, maybe we don't need that one. This is the implant fits that I mentioned. We're gonna get it automatically on level 4 and 8. Should we choose to get to level 8 on Scout. This is just like shooting feats, so we're not shooting. Those are like different attack ways. Saving throws. Yeah, I think the best idea is the is toughness here. So let's go with toughness. Accept. We are level 2. Whoa! All right, full health, and we can go through the door. Now we are worthy. And Trask, tell us something about yourself.
Behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try
Dark
to hold
Jedi.
him off. You get to the escape pods. Go.
Look, I hope you didn't like Trask too much, because we're not going to see him again. He trapped himself behind the door to fight off the enemy Sith Lord or Dark Jedi. And I think the game says even, Trask has bought you the time you need to escape. You should make your way to the starboard section of the ship. So, RIP, Trask, you are a good tutorial character, very... you have explained, you have taught us how to left click, you have taught us how to security slice the door, you have shown us the way, you have taught us that we need to get our equipment on ourselves before we can move on. So, from a child, we basically became a man. Barnabas has become a man after Trask has tutored us. So, salute Trask and see you never. Let's go to the starboard section of the map and see what happens there.
This is Karth Onasi on
This
your
is
personal
Karth.
communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems.
All right.
Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for you much longer.
I like that he, basically confirms that
Trask.
Trask is dead because we are the last surviving. Also, Karth is kind of surviving, but okay, we're the last one standing. I'm not sure if the flag applies here as well, the 1 HP flag. Let's hope I won't need to find out. 17. That was a strong hit. Maybe even critical. Because with +2 to strength and 12 to damage, I couldn't have gotten a 17. Alright, so nice strong attack, Barnabas, very nice. Actually, maybe I should save the game just for safety. Also to have a save slot anyway. Door. Okay, what's behind this door? I guess we're gonna see very soon if the flag applies to this section of the level as well or not, because I'm not going to heal, This is a video game. I'm not gonna use a healing item right here. What if I need it later? What if I need it for the final boss or something? But in honesty, we're probably gonna be using healing items a bit for the first part of the game, because we don't have force heal, we don't have means to heal ourselves with the force because we don't have force, we actually know nothing about the force as far as this part of the game is concerned. So we didn't even pick the lightsaber that the you know, Sith Lord and the Jedi lady was doing, was fighting with. Card was saying something about repairing the droid. We have repair skills, so... Oh, this stretches out nicely. Alright, reactivate the droid. Activate shields and engage in patrol. Okay, we can do that. This should give us some more XP. And also we can hack this like that. View the Star Wars module. The droid that we repaired is just entering the room. And the Sith are attacking him. You can hear their dying screams. But we can also overload the power conduit. Okay, too little, too late. Because we could either like fry them with the explosion here, or do it with the droid. We got an experience from using it anyway, so it's good, and also all the floaty experience from killing. So this droid is fantastic. He won't be joining us ever, so this is a shame. But there was one red soldier here, you know, so probably from the east, and he was basically wearing a prototype vibroblade, right? Yeah, so this is a better sword. It has like 1 to 10, but it's actually 2 to 11 because it's a damage bonus physical. And actually, you know what? I mentioned this in the first KotOR stream. Sorry, my first KotOR stream, so KotOR 2. Like, I didn't spend a lot of time on reading the item descriptions, and this is something I wanted to do here. So let's just see if there's anything interesting here. So short sword. Disregarded by most modern warriors, a good short sword can still serve well in combat if the user is skilled. Well, we are not, but it served us well. Long sword. Here is where the roots of the lightsaber begin, with traditional swords still wielded today in many primitive cultures. They are simple, but still effective in the right hands. And prototype vibroblade. This is a very adaptable model of vibroblade made for the user on a budget. Okay, the game is telling us that we're, you know, we're poor. Made on a budget that will be purchasing upgrades as resources or finances become unavailable. So the vibro cell that we picked from the lady, we can put it into the vibroblade, and I think it's gonna increase the damage or something. So this is nice, and we have any description for the cardio package. The cardio package, you know, which we receive at the gym, obviously, because Barnabas went to the gym. This implant micromanages the cardiovascular system, effectively increasing the user's constitution faster and further than hard work and exercise might. Alright, so it's like it's like steroids, I suppose, you know. Barnabas is cheating a bit with his constitution because he's juicing himself with the cardio package and like, oh, I'm strong, you know. Let's get to it. So yeah, but no, we're gonna work on that physique, you know. Look, you know, the stance is correct already, so he's gonna be a very good, very strong guy. Let's move on. Behind this door is actually Card. You know, he was on the other side all the time. We're gonna hide on the planet below. So basically, how do I know I can trust you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you.
I'm not a soldier. I'm a scout. Trust told me. Trust, you know, taught me that.
So there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on, there'll be time for questions later.
Alright, there'll be time for questions. I don't think we have anything to loot here, so we might as well follow Karf Onasi. Karf, you know, our good friend. Let's just take a look at him right now. Okay, he's giving us the side eye. He's probably weirded out why we're not escaping from this burning ship. Can I get a camera right so I can look him straight into his face? The controls are not friendly here. Let's just look at Karf. Oh, that's nice, I think. Yeah, alright. He's like, he's glaring a little bit, like, what are you doing, Barnabas? Just get into this. We're gonna talk about gym later. Actually, Card, would you like to join the gym? Card and I are going, we're hitting the gym. The first thing we do when we land on the planet. I hope there is a gym on Taris. Let's go. Escape pod. This is the last escape pod and your only hope of survival. Use the escape pod or step away from the escape pod. Two options. Let's go with the first one and use the escape pod. And there's a cutscene. Woof, bless. Alright. You can see it. We can all see it and we can all enjoy it. So it will be like totally movie-like experience. Maybe not better than the original Star Wars movies. Maybe slightly better than the newer Star Wars movies. Hopefully it will be a Star Wars experience all the way. All the way. And yeah, it's also a fantasy type experience or deep sci-fi because we have visions, apparently. Let's see a vision. In this vision, we see a lady with a yellow lightsaber fighting a person with a, you know, red lightsaber, and she's having a battle stance, you know. She easily sliced that person down, defeated that person. But what did it mean? Who that is? Do we know who that is? You know, we have the game cover that shows us a character with a yellow lightsaber, but is that the one? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see. Hello, Karth.
One hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers.
Pleased to meet you. Actually, pleased to meet you. Will I go to the gym?
Do you remember?
There's a gym. Is there a gym option? What's the most gym option him? Like, I had a strange dream. Do guys at the gym talk about dreams? I don't know. I've never been to a gym. So, let's see. Barnabas, Karth. Yeah, let's be simple. Karth, the one on the communicator. I remember.
You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now.
Couple of days? Oh my goodness. I missed the leg day, I missed the, you know, arms day, whatever day there else. We're going to train, Barnabas. You will become the best lightsaber duelist ever. You're gonna be hitting for a lot of damage. That's why you go to the gym, right? To hit for a lot of damage. Alright. Let's be nice to him. So, I guess I owe you my life. No, a gym bro would... Karth is not yet our gym bro, right? So we don't need to be nice to him. Like, so, are we just going to wait here for the Republic to rescue us?
Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots.
Really?
I saw on your service.
Well, it was worse just a couple of days ago when we were falling from the sky.
That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world.
This is nice. The game, like Karth is saying here that in our record he read that we can speak a lot of alien languages and that this is rare, which kind of explains why we will be able to communicate with those English-based options or whatever the game's language is, with all those Twi'leks and Zabraks and Rodians and whatever we're gonna find, whoever we're gonna find, not whatever. That was insensitive. So yeah, of course, when we're gonna find some alien creatures, I'm gonna be doing the voices, you know, reading to the best of my skills so that you can have the full experience of what is happening here. Alright, so a gym bro like Barnabas would probably be interested in girls, right? So this is incredibly sexist, but, you know, Bastila, she's the one from the Ender Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi.
Bastila's a Jedi. I like Jedi.
That killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Ender Spire.
Basically, what I'm reading here is that Karth wants to be a gym bro with us, and he knows a lady for Barnabas. Possibly for Barnabas. Alright, where's the... Yeah, Barnabas may be very simple, you know, he's not a space wizard at this point, he's not a wizard, he's barely space at this point. So, any idea where we should start looking for Bastila? Because she sounds hot, I guess.
There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity.
Escape pods? Well, just like us. You know, we also had an escape pod.
I don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Alright. Come on, I want to scout this planet out a bit. Because, you know, there must be a gym here. Also, the game is like kind of through words of Karth telling us, let's not go to the Undercity just yet, because you need to level up, player. So you need to actually do some questing in the upper Taris. So yeah, I want to scout this planet out a bit.
Idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile.
Totally. You know, I will probably not draw any attention because I'm totally not a, you know, gamer that goes into every room and messes with every NPC's life and thus drawing the attention to themselves.
Looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
All right, soldier. I'm getting like flashbacks from, you know, Baldur's Gate 3 when one of the characters is calling you soldier basically all the time, and it's actually very cute. Alright, so this is a workbench. We can upgrade items here, and we're gonna upgrade the melee prototype vibro blade with a vibration cell. I almost said something I didn't want to say. And this actually gives us damage bonus +1, right? So this is good. We don't have any other ways to upgrade it. but we have more damage, so it's good. It's good. All right. So let's just go outside. We could talk to Kart. Maybe let's just see if there's anything we can learn about Karf at this point. Like, I'd like to know you some more. No, sorry, I can't read. I only do gym. I'd like to know some more about you, Karf.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic.
I've been a star pilot. That means I'm the best at piloting starships. Basically, that's Karf right now.
With all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter.
But he has two guns, as you can see. Will be the melee tank with a sword, as you can see. And he'll be like pew 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 from the distance. Although we also can give him the short sword, the long sword, whatever we have. But I think he might feel better shooting. All right. So yeah, like he's kind of angry here. So calm down. I was just asking, bro.
You're the one who wanted to know more about me. Well, this is it. This is what I am.
Oh yeah.
I'm a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to.
Totally.
I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just.
He's totally not annoying, right? He's totally not an annoying character. We're gonna love him in this playthrough, and we're ditching him the first time we can. All right, but you know, let's be considerate. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense.
You're not, bro.
You mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action.
Action.
My mind
all right.
focused on the business at hand.
Yeah, just going to the benching press and lifting, whatever.
Ask them
I should like prepare a lingo of like gym lingo to throw it here and there because I don't have like a badge experience on my own. So I have to prepare for the next stream with that. If the Barnabas is going to be the strongest gym bro, with Kart for now, but maybe with someone else. Alright, 2 apartment complex. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Of course, since this is our first time we're leaving, we're gonna have to take Karf. We're taking Karf, and we are just going in.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
There was a patrol here just yesterday and they found nothing. Why do you Sith keep bothering us? Mulira. And just shot a guy in plain day. Oh, sorry, bright day. What was the phrase here? Plain sight.
Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens.
Humans hiding out with aliens.
Attack!
Like, I like that he was... This guy is very, very smart, like super detective. He saw 2 random guys walking in the... Well, admittedly, maybe it's an alien district or something. But he was like, those 2 guys, those 2 humans, are probably hiding with the aliens because they're spies, the Republic spies. Execute them. Just shoot on sight, everything. But yeah, we can attack the battle droid. Maybe with this one. Battle droid down. Down. Time to rumble. Set card. And Urik Sigil, he should have never talked back to that seat. Thankfully, you were here to step in and help us, human. Oh, looks like I have more time in this game to read the lines. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here and caused trouble for us, but hopefully it will be the last. In the second game I was like trying to read them as fast as possible because they were just disappearing very, very soon, and the next line was coming in and I had to catch up. So yeah, I'm just glad I could help. Don't worry about the bodies, I will move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off the track. And imagine he hiding the bodies in our apartment because it's abandoned, you know, he thinks that it's abandoned, we're not there to claim otherwise, so he just brings it there. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Alright. Esgal is saying, Barnabas Van Damme? Yes, you know, the strongest. Basically, we're making... we just need to find some strong guys for our team, or girls, you know, strong people for our team that would like to go to the gym with us, and that's it. That's like the only thing that Barnabas has in mind right now. So maybe this is sufficient. We actually got a level up here, and the question in KotOR is: do you level up all the way, or do you save levels actually? Because there this, you know, for a 20-year-old game, it won't be a spoiler, but we're gonna become a Jedi at some point. And one of the things that it is possible to do here, you can save up those level ups to the moment when you can advance in a Jedi class. So right now we're advancing as Scout, but when we unlock the Jedi class, all level ups will be towards that Jedi class. So the idea often is to like save a couple of levels on Taris, on this first planet, so that you can have more Jedi levels at the start of your Jedi career, Jedi path, basically. And this can be done up to basically 6 levels. You can stay at level 2 for the entire Taris, save 6 levels, because this is roughly how many levels can you get on this planet. And you can get like a head start in Jedi, which means, you know, more Jedi levels means more force powers, for example, more stuff like that. But it's also, you know, it's a trade-off, so you're gonna lose something. If I were to save up all the levels, I would not get the implant feat. I would have to get it with basically just level ups and not just automatically as a Scout. So I'm thinking about making this a very vanilla experience for myself. It's just leveling up as we go, you know. Right now, Barnabas has no knowledge about the Force. We are a player in 2003. We don't know that we're gonna become a Jedi. We just think that this is a cool Star Wars game, and it allows us to play in a Star Wars universe. And there are Jedi, but we are not a Jedi. We're a Scout, we're a soldier, we're a scoundrel. So basically, I think I'll be taking all the chances to level up, which will, you know, give us basically level 8 at the end of this first planet. And then the remaining 12 levels will be done as a Jedi. So that's like the idea I have for the build, if you want to call it like that, for the character. Your model is saying Barnabas gives Yakuza vibe. Yeah, I mean, you know, he could be a minor villain, I would suppose, in the Like a Dragon or Yakuza series. I'm not sure, you know, how good he would be, but he can fight with a sword, so that's already cool. And I suppose that if maybe he doesn't have any tattoos, you know, the cool tattoos like a dragon or whatever, you know, something that is usually associated with that. But I think you know, right now he doesn't really evoke strength to be the Yakuza character, but maybe he will. Like there are no tattoos, you know. We didn't have any way to customize him, you know. This is it. Actually, he looks quite terrible. 2003 graphics, right? He looks kind of terrible like that. So maybe we should put some clothes on. We can actually put a combat suit. We kind of found it in our inventory for whatever reason. So this is better than clothing. And it says, even the most frugal of mercenaries. Again, the game is calling us on being poor. Even the most frugal of mercenaries know they need at least some protection from the rigors of combat, although suits of this type are recommended for light skirmishes only. Alright. I suppose that level 3 will be light skirmishes only anyway, so this is good. We have anything? No, we don't have anything. Now we look a bit different. Kart, I think Kart has clothing only, right? He has, yeah, he has clothing. He has 2 blasters, which is a Carve Blaster and a Blaster Pistol. Any description on Carve Blaster? Kar's personal blaster is based on an old Arcanian design, but he has adapted it to incorporate all the latest modular technology available to the Republic. Alright, so this is Carve Blaster. And the regular Blaster Pistol. The most common ranged weapon in the galaxy is the basic Blaster Pistol. I like that this is the most common ranged weapon in the galaxy and not a thrown rock, which would be probably more common than the blaster in the galaxy. It's a basic blaster pistol firing a bolt of intense coherent light powered by a replaceable power pack. Alright, so there is ammo for that. Fortunately not for this game, so and not for any game. That would be terrible. Okay, level up for Barnabas. We're gonna get some skills. We can get more in Persuade. Let's go repair. Let's go computer use and demolitions. Oh, we can't. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. And let's go with a feat. Again, a tough choice because there's nothing to choose from. We can't go anything interesting. I guess we're gonna have to go with either empathy to get persuade awareness, to just level up persuade a little bit. This could help in the beginning of the game because we have it as a cross-class skill and we don't have that much charisma. So to go through some checks, we could go with empathy. Is Barnabas empathetic or he's a gym bro? Are gym bros empathetic? Caution, like empathy, gear hand, conditioning, you know? This feat provides a +1 bonus to all saving throws, reflecting on a character's excellent physical conditioning. You know what? If it's a roleplay stream, I think you know, conditioning is better. Saving throws is not super useful, I suppose. But we're gonna take it anyway, you know, for narrative reasons. On the fourth level, and later on, we're gonna be starting taking like improved weapon fighting, improved flurry, improved toughness. So this like we already have a list of things to take on further levels. But for now, you know, conditioning sounds good. Conditioning sounds like a gym bro thing. So let's go with this one and accept. All right, so good start, I suppose. So save the game maybe, so that we can have it nice and easy. And let's explore this lovely place. So the game wants us to go this way because that's where we were headed. So yeah, vanilla experience. Let's go this way then. Low security door. We can either bash it, but I think Carve has security. So
It's open.
Noble Republic soldier will be opening our locks for the time being. And there's a lady here. Hello, Dia.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Is this Jim? I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area. But actually, there's option number 2, which is a very straightforward, which stands: I'm looking for something to steal. Stay out of my way, and you won't get hurt. So, unlike KotOR 2, which was all about this vagueness, this grayness, this area between the light and the dark that was explored heavily in the narrative, in the plot of KotOR 2, KotOR 1 is you know, a simpler story, you know, a story of good versus evil, in which you are either good or evil, basically. So basically, the options will be like that. Like, if there will be like evil options, we'll know that. You know, I was just looking for something to steal. Gym bros don't steal, I suppose. So I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Hold on. Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself.
She's dropping some names. Davik, Holden.
Scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Oh, come on. I just went into your apartment unannounced. I hacked your door basically with help of card. Of course you can trust me, right? There's a persuade test here. You can trust me, maybe I can help. Let's see if it works.
Well, I suppose you
Success. All right, so
Holden,
with the
it made him
3
back
points
off, but it also
and
embarrassed him in front of his friends.
zero
Holden is
charisma,
a little hut
we're going
spy.
somewhere.
I went to put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
All right, bounty. There's a lovely option here. I think I'll just collect the bounty on your head. Literally, we learned 3 seconds ago that there's a bounty on her head, and like, I'm gonna collect this bounty. We don't know how much it is, but you know, it's a bounty. So to start this quest, let's just ask her if she needs help.
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Alright, maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It
Lower
probably won't
city?
do any
We're in
good.
the upper city
Holden's
right now.
used to getting his own
Oh,
way.
we're gonna get
That's
there.
one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik.
Maybe not today,
Working
but
for the
we're
local
gonna
crime
get there
lord lets you
eventually.
get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Alright,
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
we're gonna see. There's a like minor quest here. And some name drops, so we already know some stuff. And there is a Lachim. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Lachim, by the way. I can read slower, I think. Okay. Pleased to meet you, Larim. My name is Barnabas. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of the new energy shields. They're the latest thing, you know. Very high tech. That was perfect. Oh my goodness, I delivered it in the right time. I'm getting better at this. No, I don't know what to explain. Energy shields, you know, is an item you equip, you plop it, and you have a shield. So let's skip the explanation here. I know all about energy shields because, you know, this as if Barnabas went in and he was like, I'm gonna tell you about this new equipment, new gym equipment that we have here, you know, and Barnabas was like, I know everything about all the gym equipment forever. So yeah, I know all about energy shields as well. Oh, okay. Well then, you might be interested in knowing I have one for sale. It isn't cheap, but it could be the difference between life and death. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable, and the merchandise is sound. Alright, you mentioned something about illegal aliens living here. This is gonna be interesting. Let's learn about the area, you know, because there's no question about the gym here. By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have a residence in the upper city of Tari. They allow a few of us Twi'leks up here, but for the most part it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human would want to live in the apartments in this dump. So the landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise, you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities, living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. It's basically us. We are abandoned apartment. We don't do that. Also, this is a good time to say I apologize to any French people that may be watching this or will watch that in the future. I'm just doing the French accent for Twi'leks when I'm playing, because there was some French accent involved for the Twi'leks in the Clone Wars series. Of course, it was much better than my accent, and so mine is a little bit cartoonish, I suppose. But you know, there are many aliens in this game, and I kind of going with French with Twi'leks. So once again, much apologies, and yeah, let's go that way. Grubaz is saying illegal aliens sounds like a verse from a famous song. I'm an alien, I'm a legal alien, I'm a Twi'lek in the city of Paris, something like that, I don't know. That would be the song, probably. It takes some work, but Barnabas is not a songwriter maybe yet, so he prefers lifting things with his muscles, because not yet with his mind, because he's not a Jedi. Alright, let me see what you got for sale. No problem, just step on up and have a peek. So we basically want to sell. Let's just sell the short swords. We don't need those. We have a couple of blasters, but we have cards set up. So we might as well, you know, sell a blaster rifle, sell an ion blaster, sell the blasters. This is the entry-level equipment that we have. Vibroblade and longsword I'm gonna sell, but Vibroblade I'm gonna keep in case we want to give them to Karf and let him go melee. Grenades I'm gonna keep, and Adrenals I'm gonna keep. So maybe that's just to have some initial money, I suppose. All right, let's get some more money. And oh, actually, we should get to a cantina. Low security door. Karf, go. Open up. What's there? Are there any illegal aliens?
It's open.
There's a raid. Oh, there is a Twi'lek lady. Well, look at that. Let's steal from her first. Alright, and now let's introduce ourselves. She's wearing the same armor as Barnabas, so let's see what she's gonna take. What's she gonna say? Don't hurt me, just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. This is very sad, because right now I feel bad from stealing from her, but you know, this is an object in the game. Of course I have to interact with it. I meant the back, I didn't mean the Twi'lek. She's a person in the game, not the object. But I'm interacting with everything here, so let's see. It's Orion. Sorry, human, but I do not wish to engage in conversation with you. Residents of this complex apartment are something, and I didn't manage to read this. To the upper city, so this is the map change. This is a Quarren. Let's not talk to this guy.
What?
Like, those are just some NPCs.
It's open. Sure.
NPCs from the like background NPCs, nothing to worry about. Again, let's steal from this guy. And let's talk to him. Ithorian. Okay, he doesn't have a name, so it's probably not important, right? Please don't hurt me. I have nothing of value in here. Look for yourselves and see. I don't know. You have quite a nice apartment. You have 3 beds. You have 3 armchairs. You have a table and a single chair. So at least you have this, man. Don't worry. You know, life is looking good for you. At least you're not a criminal wanted by the Empire. So yeah, you have your own place. This is good. Oh, okay, what's here? Nothing. Under Twilight Lady. This one has a purple armor. Very cute. Let's open this up.
It's open.
What?
Karf is hacking everything, and there are no residents here, so it's free for the taking, right? Some credits, 13 credits, medpack, whatever. Twilight, there's a janitor guy. Apartment door, this is our apartment, so basically this map is a little circle. And this guy is still not finishing cleaning up after us. And yeah, we can go outside. Yeah, okay, to the upper city. Let's go to the upper city and see how the city of Tahi or Taris looks like. Actually, planet, right? Planet. It's a very nice place. You know, it's a very clean place, very futuristic. It kind of looks like a Coruscant. I would say, you know, high spires like that. There's some air traffic going on. What else? You know, those grayish colors. Also, we are high in the air. You know, if you look up, sorry, sure. If you look up, you look down. Probably somewhere down there are other districts, other places to live in. Lower city somewhere there, and yeah, this is our apartment complex. This is Karf, so it's a pretty nice place to be. All things considered, it could have been worse. We could have landed on Tatooine or something. So this is a very nice starting planet. A lot of bluish, purplish, you know, colors, stuff like that. I'm not good at colors, but this is definitely blue, right? So this looks good. What do we have here? We have salvage droids doing something with the escape pod that I don't know. Is that our escape pod? Probably yes. You know, I like that the Karf has gotten. You know, he landed the escape pod here, and he just dragged Barnabas all the way to the nearest building, and he was like, okay, this flat is empty, and you know, we're gonna sleep here right now. So this is it. Near model is asking, you don't like sand? No, I don't like sand. It's rough and coarse, and it gets everywhere. So basically this. But we will be visiting Tatooine in this game as well. And actually, Tatooine will be very important. I think we're gonna go there first once we get the ability to move between planets, because there is a place in which we can get some, you know, like, okay, maybe do it like that. XP, right? Difficult to get sometimes, or easy to get sometimes, but we can get it, and we can farm it in certain places, and we can maybe even use a little exploit or something. I was playing on the Switch version. I'm not sure if this is available in here, but on the Switch version on Tatooine, there's a certain area in which the enemies will respawn, and you can just go out to the map and kill them all, and you get XP every time. So maybe we're gonna get some more XP on Tatooine to just, you know, to just secure the leveling up, and then we can focus on the story. Something seems to be bothering Karf. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Alright, so we're not yet gym bros, but we have options. Speak to Karf or don't speak to him. So if you like annoying characters in video games, and I know you do, because some of you fancy Astarion, for example, then this is a different kind of annoying character in the video game. This is Karf, and he will have his own annoyances, but of course there is a backstory to that. But before we discover that, he'll be like shouting at us. Near model, leg gasp. Who am I talking about? You know, there are people who like annoying characters. Let's speak to Karf.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place? Like, keep it simple. Yeah, keep it simple.
Terrace? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows.
It's the same story.
It gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Actually, this is a very classic idea, right? So we have the rich people in the skyscrapers up top, and we have poor people in the streets down below. What if you were to reverse it? You know, that rich people are living down there and poor people have to live up there. I'm sure there's like a fantasy setting or a sci-fi setting that includes that. Like the basic idea would be that if there's a, you know, radiation on danger on the surface of the planet, the rich people will go to the bunkers and stuff like that, and the poor people will live there. But I'm trying to think of a different reason rather than inhospitable environment, just to have rich people living down there. You know, I'm just thinking for something for a D&D campaign or D&D adventure future on. So this is an idea. I'm gonna have to work on that. Right. Is this a good time to ask you some more questions?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
You know, it was like 5 minutes. I leveled up. I sold some stuff. You know, stole from some ladies and Nitorians. So yeah. I just would like to know you better. This is simple, but there's like a, not if you have a problem with it, you know, carve, or answer the dumb question already. But yeah, let's go with the middle one. Let's see if we can be neutral for the first part of this game, as we did in KotOR 1, KotOR 2. I just would like to know you better.
Oh, well, it was an interrogation you wanted. Why didn't you say so?
See, annoying. You know, we just wanted to get you know better, and he's like, interrogation? Like, oh my goodness, don't interrogate me, please. And like, there's option 2. I think okay, I'm already going into the dark side thinking, because I think the second one would be funnier. Excellent. Soon all your secrets will be mine. You know, maybe this was Barnabas' attempt at humor, and Carve didn't quite get it. Let's see.
All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though. You're welcome to try.
No, we don't have secrets. Okay.
I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
I was sleeping, Trask woke me up, I killed some guys, I met you. Basically this. Esgal is saying, all your gym techniques will be mine. Yes. Like, so this is a different kind of interrogation. Like, I love these moments when we have the game dialogues that we have to follow to progress the game, but we have also this idea in our heads. This is the shared idea that you and I have right now. That this is a gym. This is a gym stream, right? And maybe we should change the category for like physical exercise or something. Basically, Barnabas is asking about secrets, but he means very precise secrets, as Esgal is pointing out. Gym techniques, you know, secrets on how to get strong or how to get buffed, you know. Carve, you look like you have broad arms, you look very strong, I want to be like you, because things like that. But alright. Let's see. I wasn't in a position to know what was going on. No, that's not true. Trask told us everything what was going on. Why ask me? I don't see the point. No, that's hostile. We don't need to be hostile. Like you said when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as I say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all.
Okay.
I guess
Darth Revan's very strong, not strong?
Except for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us.
Oh my goodness, the battle was forced on you? Carve, that's called life. Battles are being forced on you every day.
It's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
What's the position of the Republic fleet? Like, option 1, he's asking about us, what's the position, what's our position in the Republic fleet? And option 1 is, why? Are you accusing me of something? Option 2, I'm a scout. I was recruited into the fleet for my skills, if you must know. And option 3 should be, I lift, bro. Or something like that. So imagine we're going with this one. But let's not be hostile and just answer him that we're a scout. You know, we have certain skills.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
Oh, now you're accusing me of something. What are you implying? Bro, are you implying I had something to do with the crash?
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
This is actually really weird. Also, this guy just went for my sword. This is really weird because, you know, we are on a difficult situations. There are Sith lords, Sith soldiers actually, you know, on our tail. They don't see us, you know. Those guys in the background, they don't hear that we're talking about the Republic and their spire and stuff like that. But Carve is like, I don't trust you, man. I know we have to stick together, but I don't trust you. if in such situation, wouldn't it be better to just keep your untrusting reservations for yourself? Because it would potentially jeopardize the relation that you have with the other person that you kind of don't know. It's okay, but like, don't say that, Carve. You don't say things like that if you don't trust someone. Like, not on the first date. Sorry, I mean on the first walk through the city. Like don't do that, all right? So, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came.
Like, literally, Barnabas has no idea.
Took over the ship, as far as I can
Maybe,
tell. Considering
maybe
the
this is the
connection
story for Barnabas. Before he became a wizard, you know, before he became a Jedi, he was a gym bro. He was focusing on physical prowess rather than mental studies. And then something clicked, something changed, you know, something changed his life, and he was like, okay, books good, we're gonna read books now. And then he read so many books that he became a wizard. So yeah, just writing Barnabas' backstory as we go. Let's see. But he was very logical from the get-go. Shouldn't we be trying to work together?
I am working with you. I'd be a fool not to.
Yeah, okay.
I'd also be a fool not to expect the unexpected.
Alright, alright. Like, there's, again, like a super dark option. Try something and it'll be the last mistake you make, you know? I can imagine, you know, 12-year-olds just choosing the option because we are so evil, so edgy and stuff like that. 20 years ago, right? So you have to take account of that. You do know we're on the same side, bro, right?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so...
Please notice the similarities. He doesn't trust anyone. Please notice the similarities with the first character that you met in the second game, which is who is Aton, and he's also like, I don't trust you. I'm a scoundrel. I survived, but I don't trust you, really. Like, why are you half naked, and why are you going with your spacesuit outside of the station? What is your motive? What is your agenda? I don't trust you. So yeah. So can we just keep our minds to more important things? Carve asked. All right. Yeah, let's do that.
Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
Okay, bro. Let's go. Let's see what is here. All right. Kebla's shop. This is a Kebla. Kebla yurt.
Hello there.
Hello.
I've seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My
Also, she
name's
says hello
Kebla
there.
Yurt. Welcome to the equipment.
Star Wars
Incorporated.
phrase, right?
You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet.
I mean, it's better than the
Whatever you
kiosk
need,
that
I've
we had.
got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes.
Don't
But
have
I
ships
still
for
got
sale
plenty
in your
of
shop?
collection,
Oh my
if you're
goodness. How about the little ships, like souvenirs? Do you have those? Like little like snow globes maybe? Because this is my first time on Taris. So yeah, we don't need to look what she has. We can ask some questions maybe.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Is there anything like... I was wondering, how do you feel about the Sith? Well, she made it clear that she doesn't like them because they confiscated her stuff. But do you know anything about those escape pods that crashed here on Taris? That should be the one that we're gonna ask.
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity.
Aha,
I bet
alright.
the crash sites have already been
This is
stripped
valuable.
by the Sith,
No?
though. Unless the swoop gang.
Because we're looking for Bastila's pod, basically. What's that here? What do you know about Davik? Because we also had like a name drop there.
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad
And
organization across.
Again, it feels like KotOR 2, you know, we also had run out with Exchange in the beginning of the KotOR 2.
But it's reasonable, and I get most of my...
Like, we heard about the Exchange from the very... this crime syndicate, this crime organization. Legitimate crime organization, so very similar. So, is Davik working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too.
Okay.
But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
Alright. Also, please look at her makeup. She has like a lovely lipstick put on. Let's see if I can get something. Swoop gangs? What can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs.
It's matching her eyes, what I'm saying, basically. I think. I'm not good at makeup and stuff, but as far as the 2003 models go, I think she looks
the lower
good.
city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulkars now.
Black Vulkars. Okay, we actually don't have an option to ask about Black Vulkars. They're a local gang, as far as I can remember. So yeah, I'll be going now.
Good day to you then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Alright, I will, definitely. Nothing to steal from here? No, of course not. Let's see what's else on this planet. Oh, this looks nice. There's a Sith Trooper. Should we ask them about something? Hello?
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
You're not on the Sith business, you're on patrol, you know. Sorry, not even patrol. They just told you to stand here for 8 hours. This is a Sith business. Alright. Oh, it's a cantina! Alright, let's see if there's some music in this cantina. There is. Okay, so, if you remember my KotOR 2 streams, cantinas are places where you can play a little game called Pazak. Let's see, where do we play Pazak in this game? Let's go to the first NPC. Is this the one? Christia?
Don't you just love watching the Kazakh players?
What a coincidence! She talks about Pazak.
Credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
Gambling already, Nirmala is saying. Well, you know, we have to get some money. There's Niklos.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself?
Lovely accent.
The best Pazak player on Taurus.
I love his laugh. I want to play Pazak, but I don't have a deck.
You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't.
Why
play
are you
Pazak
bothering
without your
me?
own deck. If you're serious about Pazak, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern.
Pazak in this game is a bit different. You know, in the second game it was developed because there were 2 special cards, and here, like, there are only like plus and minus cards. In the second game there are like those flip cards that are either plus or 2, or there are those, you know, things that were changing symbols and stuff like that. But he told us to talk to Garuk. This is Garuk.
Hello there, youngster.
Hello there, youngster.
Interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game?
Oh,
Just 50
why are you
credits
going
and I'll
out
sell
from
you
the
all
gambling
my
game?
cards. I'll even
Isn't
throw
that
in a
gambling
free
doesn't
lesson
pay?
to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
50 credits. Yeah, we can go around this, so sure, I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope
Load
the game's
them.
as good to you as it
We
was
have a
to me.
data pad? Okay, we have a data pad.
Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Grubas is asking, is there any way to combine gambling and gym here? Ha! Let's see. If we pretend that Barnabas does sit-ups or push-ups after every game, then I think, or like during the game, something like that, then we could do that. I mean that's the one way I can think of. So yeah, I'd like a Pazak lesson. Do I want we want a Pazak lesson? Yeah, let's say we want a Pazak lesson. All right. Oh, it's gonna be tricky because it's small as well. Okay, for the next stream, I'm going to try to find set up a scene. Actually, maybe I could do it right now. Can I do it right now? No, but it won't work. Okay, for the next stream, I'm gonna set it up like that so that we can have like special scene to which I can swap. It will be like zoomed in, so you guys can have a full experience here. Because I imagine it's not very convenient for you to look at, especially if you're looking on the miniature. So yeah, they are talking about Pazak. We already know, and as you can see, we have only the plus cards here. So this is the side that we're gonna be using, and yeah. The rules are the same, we just need to get to 20. And continue. Actually, we didn't need explanations. So yeah, end turn. 10 to 5, 10 to 6, 11 to 6, 11 to 7, 20. Okay, because it's a tutorial, of course we're winning. Alright. They have 17, they have 24, it's a bust. We win the set. Alright, the game is explaining. Actually, is it fully automated? Do we always win in this one? Is it like 1 HP? Okay, we have 17, so let's play the +3. And we can end... okay. Oh, it's a draw. Alright. They're teaching us that there are also minus cards. 16, let's go with +4. Now they should lose. 24. But this is just a training lesson, yeah? This is not for credits. So it's not a challenge. It's not a challenge for us. 17, we don't have +3, so we can go 19 and stand. Oh, they also got 19, alright, so now we want to get to 15 and win this game. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna finish this tutorial, and I'll be playing Pazak more extensively on the next stream when I can set it up to so that you guys can see everything. Oops, microphone. And for now, I'm just gonna focus on doing the story. 16, stand because we can go further. Okay, they want the set. We could go further from 16, but there was a high chance we're gonna go bust anyway, so... 20, okay, we have another 20, they have 27, we won. We won against the... Actually, it was for money. Oh, no, it wasn't for money. It was the 50 credits that we paid to him, so alright. So like I said, we're gonna go back to Niklos and play for some real money on the next stream, so hope you can be there. Sarna. So this is an actual name, Sarna. For the character. I'm just making fun of it because in Polish word Sarna exists, and it's like a doe, right? A fawn, like one of those four-legged animals with hooves, but not reindeers, like not those, the other ones. So yeah.
Hi there.
Hello.
I haven't seen you around before.
Yeah, I'm new here.
Of course,
I'm new here. I'm Barnabas.
From the military base much time off.
Oh, you're from the military base. You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sarna, Junior Officer First Class with the Sith Occupation Force.
Junior Officer First Class? Oh my goodness, congratulations. Nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm Barnabas.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith.
This is a big brain Barnabas. He knows that the Sith are looking for him, so, you know, it's darkest under the, you know, the light or something like that. I don't know the phrase in English. But he's talking to the Sith just to make sure that they won't be chasing him. Also, please notice that both Karf and him have their weapons on display, so, you know, it's probably very safe to go into Cantina like that. But don't try it, I wouldn't advise it. We have a persuasion option here. You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you, you know? I understand, you know, you're a Sith, you have to, you know, earn money to play Pazak somehow, so yeah. I'm not gonna blame him. Failure? Oh.
I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork.
Come on.
Off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Now move along.
Oh my goodness, one failed conversation, one failed persuasion throw, and she's like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like, she was like, hello there, stranger. Are you new here? I'm off duty, and I'm Sarna, you know, junior officer, graduated with honors, occupation force, stuff like that. And then like, I don't blame you for that, Barnabas said, and like, save your pity, save your sympathy. I don't want to talk to you. Just go away. You know? Near model is saying the darkest place is under the candles. Yes. All right. Thank you very much. Or you can't see the wood for the trees. Yeah, I was looking for the first one, but the second one also applies here. Thank you very much, Near model, for supplying with that. I really need to work more on my like idioms, phrasal verb. No, idioms, right? Those are like things that they're called. I'm not good at language. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. Alright, Tarisian Noble.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble.
This is a beautiful NPC. Can't you talk? I'm important because I dress in red, you know. Just, can't you see that you shouldn't be talking to me because I'm dressed in something better than a combat suit? And basically, what's that, like... It is kind of gym clothing, you know, that he has on the lower side of his body, you know, like a gym suit, probably. All right, what's in here? There's Jergan. Hello, Jergan.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Alright, Jargon, best of luck. But you know, if you have your lifts, you're never lonely. You can lift them and they will lift you up. So, Taris Citizen.
The band's pretty good, but I'm getting a little sick of them.
Sick of the band.
Quarantine, maybe we could get somebody new in here to play.
Music Room Patron. Twilight Dancers. No one named. I'm just looking for named characters because they usually have a story or something like that. So, let's see. Yun Genda? Alright, you have a name. And like 2 words with a name, so this should be good.
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation.
Oh, really?
I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base.
You're from the military base. You don't look like the one of the Sith.
I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like
the uniform, the cantina, you may be getting a deja vu if you're following the dialogues, because we just talked with Sarna, and she had the same kind of dialogue. I'm just gonna let him finish, and then I'm gonna say something, tell you something. Yeah, so basically, we had a persuasion check with Sarna, and the idea here is that you can get invited to a party, if I remember correctly. It's a Sith party, and I think it works like having the opposite sex to the character here. So if you're a male character, you can talk to Sarna and she invites you to the party, and if you're a female character, you talk to this guy and he invites you to the party. I don't think he can invite Barnabas to the party. Let's see. So, sounds like you aren't very happy.
When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I end up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give up this lousy job.
As guys think, some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe, but I've never met someone who can outsmart a blaster. Yeah, you know, that's probably something that Cart would say, you know. And he has 2 blasters, so he can outsmart twice as many people with 2 blasters. Barnabas has no blasters, but he has a sword, so yeah. Can I ask you some questions?
Don't really like it when you start answering questions.
Let's see.
They don't want us fraternizing with the locals. Just another perk of the job. No
yeah,
offense,
right.
but I probably shouldn't be talking to you anymore.
No one wants to talk to us.
Say something that might
like,
get me in
please
trouble.
notice that the only people who wanted to talk to us for longer than 5 seconds were the people playing Pazak. So, nor Gym Power. Yeah. You can't outsmart the Gym Power. Exactly. All right. Like, this guy, Jargon, he was like, I don't want to talk to you because I'm here for the ladies. And Barnabas told him, do you even lift, bro? You need to go to the gym. The ladies will love you. Some of them, I suppose. So yeah, that was the... Barnabas is giving advice to the Taris citizens and everyone here. Taris citizen, citizen. There are the ladies here. Actually, what the ladies are saying.
Nice outfit. I've seen outcasts in the Undercity who dress better than you.
Well, I never. They're criticizing my outfit. Like, this guy, that guy, this guy criticized my outfit. The ladies are criticizing. How about you? You also don't like me?
The lower city is nothing but a slum. If the Sith want to win us,
okay, at least this bro is not downplaying us.
You aren't from Terrace, are you? Do yourself a favor and stay away from the Teresian ale. It packs more kick than most off-worlders can handle.
All right.
Nice outfit.
Okay, you're twins, right? Okay, you're twins, so you're the same. Taris citizens. Oh, the guys are playing Pazak here, or Magic the Gathering, more likely. Yeah, okay, it's Pazak, but I thought that it's Magic the Gathering because I saw red card and I thought it was a mountain. So yeah. Please tap this for mana and play Spark Elemental, free 1 trample haste, sacrifice at the end of the turn 3 damage to her. Alright, she doesn't have a block, so it's okay. Gan 11.
Where did you get those clothes?
They're
a trash compactor.
Like everyone's down, dissing Barnabas for clothing. We need to get some better armor, I suppose, because right now I'm lost for word, you know. I don't know. I thought that this combat armor was very nice looking and +4 armor, so it's not that bad for the beginner's level. Also, this guy couldn't find a way between us. You know, he couldn't squeeze in. He was just going forward, like here, and then was like, oh, sorry, I can't go. Right, I'm gonna go. Oh, sorry. So yeah, where are the drinks we ordered? Like, sorry, I'm not your waiter.
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble
than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
So yeah, please notice that she is a spoiled brat in the language of the game, like Carl said, and she's saying one word from Daddy and I could get you fired. But also please notice that, you know, the character that they would probably want to put here would be like a spoiled teenager, I would suppose, because that's a character that would say something like, "I'm gonna tell my dad to you about this. You know, my father will hear about this." Basically, hashtag Draco Malfoy. And but she has a model of an adult woman here. Like, she's in her 30s, 40s, I suppose, and she's like, one word from Daddy and I could get you fired, you know. And there's like a persuade option. I'm sorry, don't get upset. I'll go get the drink, or shut up, you spoiled brat. I don't think at this point Barnabas is very mean, although something is building probably inside of him. Like, he just woke up from a terrible nightmare, you know. He woke up, he saw Carve. Carve just told him that he has secrets and he doesn't trust Barnabas. And he's just trying to have a nice day. He went to a cantina to have a drink and get a Pazak game going on, maybe doing something else. But first person, second person, third person are like, why are you looking like trash, basically? Why are your clothes so bad? So yeah, let's go with the persuade, because I'm curious if you know, our persuade even works on that. Like, maybe we can get her that drink.
That's better. Now, hurry up with our order.
Hurry up.
Here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
Yeah. Oh, so this was the guy, like the waiter. You know, a couple of seconds ago, I said that there was a guy trying to find the way. Yeah, like he's doing it right now. Oh wow, he teleported. Okay. Waiters here are very good. Okay. So there's a Ghana Lavin.
Don't bother me. I don't speak to the help.
Okay. And Noble Youth.
No? Then why are you speaking to me?
Alright.
This cantina isn't the fanciest joint I've ever been in, but it's a good place to unwind after a hard shift at the military base.
So at least we know there's a military base. So this is kind of a very nice like building of the game, of the narrative, because at some point we're gonna get to the military base, if I'm not mistaken. So the game is already like dropping those hints that there is a military base, you know, that there is a crime lord Davik, that there is all that. So it's something that we usually don't pay much attention to, but I'd like to think that it was a like conscious decision to, hey, write some background dialogues about the military base, because we need to put it here, so that if the player interacts with them, they will just be informed about something that will be happening later in the game. You know, the exchange, for example, that was already mentioned. The Revan and Malak was already mentioned. Those are both like prominent characters. So if you look at like from the you know, game development side, then you can see those little things that developers do to just build the story even before the story is happening. Sith Patron.
If you're here to complain about the quarantine, don't waste your breath. There's nothing
Quarantine.
I can do about it.
All right, we learned there's a quarantine. Just following orders. So that's so Sith.
Who dresses you? You look like you crawled up here from the lower city.
Like.
Oh well, I guess we can't all have style.
They don't like the way I look. What if I remove my clothes? Like, I have nothing.
Isn't this band great? They can't leave Terrace because of the Sith quarantine, so they've been playing here every night.
So maybe the problem is with the armor that I was wearing. Like, when I was having armor, she was like, who dresses you? When I stripped down to my undies, basically, she's like, isn't this band great? You know, yeah, the music's good, let's listen to them. Alright, I don't suppose, you know, she does like, I don't know. Maybe it's something about the bronze of this. I mean, it's a fancy, like, vest, you know, it's not that bad. You know, maybe it doesn't have sleeves. Maybe that's what's bothering them. Bothering them all, pretty much. Alright, let's see what's in here.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match.
Ooh.
Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Oh my goodness.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
And Barnabas just sneaks in to the next TV.
I draw your attention to the dueling ring.
Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing.
More workout, Grubas is saying. Yeah, in this place of the game, there's workout in form of dueling. You know, you can fight with people.
And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
It is an arena match, basically. A cage match, one would say. Gun versus gun. Deadeye Duncan drops the gun, picks up. Gerland shoots one shot into the chest. And Deadeye is down again.
Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gerland Twofinger.
The two people just before were complaining that they didn't get the arena tickets. So there are people who actually paid to see that match, apparently. To see the match between those two people. And the entire match was just one shot and the old man falling on the floor. And that was it. So whoever bought the ticket for that, you're kind of a sucker. Alright, let's see. What's your opinion on the match, maybe?
Gerland used to be one of the best in the game. Now he's barely better than old Deadeye Duncan.
Okay.
Marl's been around forever. I wonder if he ever thinks about retiring.
Alright, so this is basically a dueling club. There's Deadeye Duncan, there's Gerland Two Fingers, there's Marl, Ice, Twitch. Oh, actually, there's Twitch here. So maybe we're gonna fight Twitch at some point. Yeah, let's see. There's also Azure. So a hut running this thing. I'm sorry, human. The betting window's closed. No more fights right now. People are sick of seeing the same duelists all the time. It's bad for business. Unless... My name is Azure. I organize all the duels here. We need a new face in the dueling game, human. Maybe you want to step into a duel ring? I can be a highly profitable venture. It can be, not I can be. That was wrong. Of course, the Huts are organizing some matches, you know. Dueling games, racings, or, you know, boxing matches, whatever. So, yeah, okay. If it's like, it's a duel ring, you know, Barnabas thought probably it's about lifting, and I might be interested, but what's in it for me? I can arrange for you to fight in the duel ring. If you win, you get the standard contract, 10% of all wagers. And don't worry, nobody dies in the duel ring anymore. Death matches are illegal now. I wonder why. Like, have you decided to become more humanitarian? Most fighters in the duel ring use vibroblades or stun sticks because the ring's pretty small, but a few of the duelists use blasters. Use whichever you prefer. I'm gonna use a vibroblade. We have a vibroblade that does, you know, up to 14 damage, I suppose.
And nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
The duel ring has the energy suppressor fields to make sure nobody dies. Weapons are limited so they hurt but don't kill. And we've got a medic droid in case of serious injuries. Are you interested? Basically they use space magic to make fighting, but minus the dying part. Persuade, I'll do it, but I want more than 10%. It's probably not possible to get more, but let's try anyway. Filer. Isla Kobaka. You're joking, right? If I pay you more, then everyone wants more. Okay. Gulher is saying, I always knew that huts were disgusting, but those graphics aren't helping their cause. You know, he's a slug. He's a tiny, well, kind of large tiny slug. He has wrinkles, you know, all over his body. Maybe he's old. Maybe it's not his fault. Maybe it's genetics, you know. The good thing is that we only see them, and apparently they also smell. So probably, so at least we can you know experience that in that way. Let's agree to his offer of 10%. Good, new blood for the ring, but you need a nickname like Ice or Deadeye or Twitch. Can I have YouTube? Good nicknames make people bet more. What's a good name for you? I think he's gonna come up with it for us on his own, right? If I'm not mistaken. We don't get to choose our nickname. You're an off-worlder. You're new here. People won't recognize you. I know. From now on, in the duel ring, you'll be known as the mysterious stranger. Oh my goodness, mysterious stranger. This is fantastic. And like there's an option, here. My name is Barnabas. I think that sounds better than a nickname. As guy is saying, got to go, thanks and see you tomorrow. The hat could use some gym. Oh, exactly. Thank you very much, Esgal, for dropping by. Take care. Yeah, I hope I brought some good memories to you with this KotOR 1 stream. Of course, every Thursday I'll be continuing the KotOR 1. So yeah, take care, man, and see you next time. Let's see what's here. Gulharo is saying Barnabas the Gambler would work better. Yeah. You know, that would be good. Or basically the gambler, you know? Instead of mysterious stranger, it'll be like, ladies and gentlemen, in the right corner there is Ice Twitch and Garlon and whoever, and in the left corner there is the gambler and stuff like that, you know? That would be something. But yeah, we can say that our name is Barnabas. That's Barnabas, the bro Barnabas, Jim Barnabas would say probably. So yeah. Bah, what do you know about nicknames? I've been giving names for 20 years. Mysterious stranger. That's your name now. Okay, sir. Like, are you telling me that you gave all those guys their nicknames? The mysterious stranger is a perfect name for you. You got no past, no history. It makes you seem like you have some big, dark secret. Foreshadowing. People like that. Makes them bet more. Mysterious stranger. What kind of name is that?
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
Ah, of course. Very smart. You ready for a duel now? You want to step into the ring right away? I'll set you up with Deadeye Duncan to start. I'll tell you the rules if you're ready. I'm ready. I don't need the rules. Like, I'm ready for a duel. Yes, you fight and people bet and I make money. It's all good. Only one rule. Nobody dies. Your opponent goes down, you don't finish them off. Death matches are illegal now. At least, you know, we're seeing him from one perspective, we're not spinning around. It would be also terrible to see it spinning around. You're new at this, so I'll start you off easy. You get to fight Deadeye Duncan. Are you ready to go into the ring now? Let's do it. Let's see if level 3 Barnabas can do something. Also, the voice actor here is very good at announcing those guys.
In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Talis dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
Yeah, so that was a good introduction of the mysterious stranger. I know they know how to make it work, you know. If Ajur was giving the names for 20 years, you know, he knows how it works. And he goes, you know, basically instantly. He took 9 points of damage. That was all we needed.
Are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't huge. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
That was a very exhilarating match. We have won. After every match, we can also talk to the people that we've fought with. Before as well, but it's probably best to talk to them afterwards. Deadeye Duncan.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring, and now you're gonna rub it in my face.
No, sir. Actually, I want to pay my respects. It was a very good duel. No. Like, I want to ask you some questions. Whoa, you sure have a bad attitude. I'll be just going now. So, yeah, that's the bro Barnabas. I'll be just going now.
Oh well, okay. Goodbye then.
Like, we don't have anything to talk to him unless we.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess.
Oh, it's the same. Okay. What about the questions?
Questions? I don't have to answer your questions just because you beat me in the ring. Look, I admit it. You're better than me. Everyone's better than me.
blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity
It's
I
like,
have?
it's okay, sir. I just want to be friendly, you know. Also, if he knows that everyone could beat him, then why is he still fighting? Maybe Azure is paying him to keep fighting and actually keep losing because they need a a staple guy that they can recycle and just put him as the loser. You know, in those matches you always need a loser sometimes, and maybe someone is making big money on the side because they don't know yet that Duncan is secretly working closely with Azure and stuff like that.
Oh, well, okay. Goodbye, then.
Goodbye. I think we can get one more duel, which would be probably Girl on 2 fingers. Why 2 fingers, though?
I saw your match against Duncan. Not bad for a rookie. But Deadeye's a joke. Even after I lost the use of my fingers, I can still beat him. Go talk to Azure, the duel organizer, if you want to step up to the big leagues. I'll show you what it's like to fight a real duelist.
Yeah, we'll be going back to the cantina to get more of those duels. We can get the first 2 and then we're gonna, getting levels up and coming back for those. Good fight, good fight. People like you, mysterious stranger. They bet a lot when you fight. It makes me happy and rich. No? We're just, I always pay my debts. You won, so you get paid. 10% of the purse. That was the deal. Here's your credits. You could come see me again when you're ready to fight again. 100 credits, alright. Ah, mysterious stranger, I knew you'd be back. They all come back. You fought well last time. People like you, stranger. They bet lots on your last fight. There'll be more on your next fight. You get 10%, same as always. You want to step into the ring now? Are you ready to prove yourselves against the best duelists of Taris? I'm ready. You handled Duncan pretty well. I think you're ready to fight Girl on 2 fingers. Just remember, Girl uses blasters in the rings sometimes. You ready to step into the arena? Let's do it. I don't think we're gonna lose here.
Gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Girl on 2 fingers. And in the other corner,
if you look closely, I think his left hand is actually 2 fingers.
Emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger.
And this attack. Shooting, 1 damage. Alright, we can take that. Oh, it's gonna be easy. 14, that was good hit. Good Barnabas. Nice. Took longer than before, than the first fight, but we're still victorious.
Stranger has won. Girlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
Alright. That was easy. So aside from Pazak and fighting, those are the 2 main things that we can do, because racing is kind of plot related here. Like in the second game, it was Pazak and racing basically on the first planet. Well, racing, just time trials of the like little speeders or whatever, swoops. But in here we just do it like that. The nice thing here, if I remember correctly, is that after every duel, those guys are defeated here. And they will stay defeated, so they will be like holding their arm to their side, like that. In this case, does he have 2 fingers on his model or something like that? His hand is red, so I think this implicates that he has like suffered an injury indeed. But there are some people that will be our future opponents, so Marl or Ice, and towards the end of this section of this game, of this level, I mean, well, part of the game. Like everyone will be like holding their sides, and it's gonna be like, yes, I'm triumphant, I defeated everyone basically. Give me my money, Azure. Good fight, people like you. He pays his debts and 200 credits is ours. So we earned some money, this is good. Let's talk to Garlon. What's his opinion on the fight?
You beat me fair and square, stranger.
Oh.
But if I still had the use
Respectful.
of my fingers, you wouldn't have won. Back before my injury, I would have mopped the ring up with you.
Okay. You say so, but that was respectful. That wasn't like complaining like Duncan, so Garland good guy. It was a good fight, man. Alright, so we have explored everything. Like I said, Pazak next time. Oh, there's also this guy. Bendak Starkiller. Wow.
Leave me alone. I'm not giving out any auto prints to my fans today.
What auto prints? Are you Mr. Banana? Because you're yellow.
What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendak Starkiller.
Should I?
The most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a death match.
Alright, how come you don't hang out around with the other duelists? Yeah, that's a reasonable question. Why are you here? The duel stuff is on the other room.
I'm retired now. Once
he's retired.
Became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention.
Alright, I'll be going now.
Off with you then. I'm done with this conversation anyway.
At least he didn't criticize their clothes, right? So that's not bad. Bendak Starkiller is kind of the final boss of the dueling ring quest line here. Well, quest line, if you could say that. But he only fights to the death, and so that we need to defeat everyone so that we can fight him. So it will take time, but we'll be back. Also, I mentioned earlier about saving levels in KotOR that is available. And sometimes if you want to save a lot of levels, this final fight with Bendak can get a little bit hairy. But you know, it's still doable. You just get some shields, maybe a grenade or two or something like that. So, and of course those stimulants, adrenals that you have, and you can defeat him easily. But like I said, we'll be leveling up normally, like a vanilla experience. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Okay, that's a video game code, but where is Carve?
Ready.
Carve is still standing here. Come on, Carve. Are you... No, there isn't like solo mode. Okay, so he just got stuck. Alright, Carve, come on, follow me. Like, I know you have your issues, but we need to work together. Or at least the... where do we get the fourth party member? It will take some time. We're stuck with Carve for the most part of this early hours. So let's hope he won't be doing, you know, any problems. Making any problems, not doing problems. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? We're back on Taris. We're exploring. Protocol droids running about. Some women, some Sith troopers. Let's not talk to them, you know, we don't want to draw attention because we're still like guys searched by law. Medical facility. Alright, this is interesting. There is a gurney.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Well, okay, this is fair, sir. Zelka. Hello, Zelka.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're
which,
here.
By which he meant your clothes sucks. Again, like, no one likes how Barnabas looks.
Do you require
it's terrible.
Or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility.
It's interesting because I never got that impression when I was playing the game. I wasn't like talking to NPCs in that regard, you know, or just paying attention to what they're saying maybe, but like everyone here in the cantina and Zelka right now is like, oh, you're an off-worlder. You kind of look like an off-worlder. You're definitely off-worlder, you know, and you look like trash. I'm just feeling this, you know, this vibe. This is a new discovery that I made with this game today because I've never got that impression from this one. All right, so he's mentioning something about the Rakhul disease, but what's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the Rakhguls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease.
So basically, Rakhguls are this science fiction world equivalent of a Fantasy's game's zombies. And there's affliction, you know, stuff like that. There is no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease. Though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived.
And the Fire Nation attacked.
Now they
Everything
to
changed.
Anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the Rakhgul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Okay. So, I might be able to help you out for a price.
I couldn't afford to give you more than a few med packs and a handful of credits. The medical center can barely afford to stay open as it is. But it hardly matters anyway. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum.
Oh, trust me. You know, I'm Barnabas. I can do that.
Be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them.
It's like with the montage here that he says breaking into military base would be a suicide mission, and then Barnabas is like, I got you, bro. And there's a montage of him going, I'm gonna need a crew, and you know, just meeting all the tough guys, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, Sylvester Stallone, and stuff like that. And yeah, let's see. Don't worry, Zelka, I'll get that serum for you.
Please don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down.
Oh, sorry.
I only
sorry, sir.
The serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Not really. I think I'm good. I could do some healing.
Goodbye, and good health to you.
Yeah, he could give us healing.
You know where to find me.
Basically by talking to him. In the second game, they had like KotOR tanks in which you could click on to heal, and in here you basically need to talk to an NPC to get healed. There's lab personnel only here, but it can be opened.
It's open.
Oh, it's open.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Why are you panicking? Hey, I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
Carfis, definitely. There's persuade and persuade/threat. Interesting. And again, this is the example of what I said earlier, that there's either like light side or dark side here. Light side here, I'm a friend of the Republic, you can trust me. And dark side, either you tell me what's going on or you can explain it to the Sith, you know. So there is no middle option. I think we're gonna be friendly for now. I'm a friend of the Republic.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly
they're not going into this clinic.
Soldiers who crash landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible.
You could leave them, man.
But at least
if you wanted to save them, that's on you.
And at least here they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial
Barnabas is frozen.
Not returned,
like
so
he's not moving.
My fears are unfounded.
He's actually not moving. Oh, this is interesting. Like I thought it was only with the cutscene, but Carf and the guy, the doctor, had some idle animations, and Barnabas is actually frozen. Like his model is frozen. So this is very beautiful look. Maybe I just gonna make a screenshot. Maybe I'm gonna use it as a thumbnail to introduce Barnabas to the world. Because you can't get like a good camera angle very often in this game. That was the most most frustrating part of making the thumbnails. You know, getting the right shot, because you had to get creative sometimes. All right, so let's see. Is there anything I can do to help? No, let's not be that helpful. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Thank you for keeping my secret.
And now he's unfrozen. Basically, that was Barnabas' like moment of reverie. Like, what should I do? What should I do? Should I like help him or not?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
All right, so we're returning to the front, and of course the doors will stay open forever, which is fun. In case like Sith Patrol just stood here where I'm standing and like looked there basically and asked, "What are those, citizen? Are those like Republic soldiers?" and stuff like that.
You there?
Oh.
Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul serum. Davik Kang.
Davik Kang.
10 times what Zelka can, if you can get the cure.
Alright, we already know who Davik is. Why does he want? Of course, well, it's to get money, so... Why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I could probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
Ah, you get a cut. Alright. I'll keep your offer in mind. Yeah, we're not yet decided whether we want to be a hero or like a savior kind of person or a villain in this story, so let's just keep our options open.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just
it's okay, Karf, we're just considering options, you know?
Bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Alright, so we got the 2 options, but before we get the rat ghoul serum, so the cure for the rat ghoul disease here, affliction, then it's gonna take some time. Man?
People complain about the Sith, but this quarantine is good for all the businesses on Terrace. Look at Javiar's Cantina. That place has never been busier.
It's interesting what happened here. It's probably what was impossible to hear on your end, guys. But in my headphones, I heard it like when I talked to him, the voice was coming from this place, and when his model went away, the voice was still coming from behind me. So like a spatial engineering, sound engineering here worked pretty well. Like the activation of the voice line was in this place, and even though the model went away, he was not the source of the voice line. It was just an event probably placed here. That's just a little observation.
You missed your last payment.
All right. Davik doesn't like you missing payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing.
It's the first major decision, that we can make in the game, because we can choose whether we want to be good or bad. That's too bad. Davik's going to want to make an example of you. You're coming with us. We can be either like light side or dark side here. It's an old man.
I know you have to be careful about drawing attention to
Yeah, and Karf is like, maybe you should help him.
Drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Ourselves and like 500 people like that. We have a sorry, I'll be going now, or I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson. Because the first one is super light side, yeah? The first one is leave this man alone or you'll have to deal with me. You know, the paladin basically approach, the knight in shining armor. But that's not us, right? Not yet maybe, or not ever maybe. But I don't like your attitude. This is something a Barnabas would say here, I think. Guess we have to teach you to mind your own business, the alien said, calmly. And we just obliterate them. Ooh. That was 6 damage and half HP from Barnabas.
Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Yeah, and you know, maybe I can help you. It's the light side, Steve. I'm just glad I could help. Because he's kind of suggesting between the lights that maybe we can get him, maybe we can, you know, get the money for him and get some light side points. But no, let's not do that, you know? I'm just glad that I could help.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Alright, experience points. Maybe a missed chance to get the light side / dark side points, but it's okay. We're neutral right now, right? Perfectly neutral. And let's go back to the doctor, to the good doctor, to heal us. There's no reason to go to the next area without full HP.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I could use healing. He looks at us and we're healed. This is a magical doctor. Also the sound... Hearth, come on. Also the sound that he makes is the same like the force healing, right? So maybe he's a Jedi secretly. But Barnabas can't recognize it because he's not familiar with the Jedi techniques yet. Upper City North. So next area. Let's see what happens here. Tari citizens. Running about. Nothing here. Lovely look on the sun, I suppose. Oh, the models, they're all like pixelated on the edges. This is beautiful. It's a feature, not a bug, right? There's a standard door. There's an area to go and explore on the left, but I think here we get to some apartments, right? 2 apartments. Exactly, actually apartments. That's how it is called. I didn't even remember that. North apartments. So, again, we're going to explore and to just rob everyone. Come on, Carf.
Ready.
You're very good at slicing those doors.
On it. It's open.
Largo. Yes. What are you, Largo?
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on
50
me.
credits?
That's all I've got.
That's nothing.
It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
That's nothing, but I guess he wants to give us free credits, so we can take this offer. Like, give me the credits. I won't tell Davik you're hiding here.
Here, take the credits, but please, just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding. He'll kill me if he finds me.
I know we might need credits, but there's got to be a better way to get them than this.
Oh yes, Scarf, like us fighting in the arena and potentially humiliating ourselves as the mysterious stranger, because you are so open to let us fight there, but if it's taking free credits from people, you're like no, and we got dark side points. So okay, it wasn't really extortion, I suppose. And we made a deal with him. He was like, I'm gonna pay you 50 credits and you won't tell Davik where I'm hiding. And I was like, okay, you pay me this money and I will be quiet about this. So that was a perfectly legitimate business transaction, and I don't suppose we should be getting dark side points here. But like I said in the beginning, this game is very like light or dark. There is no in between. So options that kind of sound sometimes like neutralish or reasonable will be sometimes very light or very dark anyway. So this is the only thing we can do. So yeah, Barnabas has gotten his first dark side points. It's still looking neutral because of course it will be looking neutral. We're gonna see what else we can get. Sith Trooper. Oh, this is interesting. Maybe we can save some.
There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms?
Oh.
Did you sell them to the Teresian underground? Start talking. I want answers.
Please, I'm only a visitor to Taris, trapped here by your quarantine. I know nothing about the Tarisian underground or your missing Sith uniforms. And Barnabas can intervene here, so what's going on in there?
You're a little too curious for your own good, civilian. This doesn't concern you.
I know all about Sith interrogations. This isn't going to end.
I like that Karf is like whispering things behind us, like he's letting us lead, like narratively. He's letting us lead, but he's always behind, like, hey, maybe we should help them. Hey, maybe we should fight here, or maybe we should not talk about this, you know, in the public, something like that. Sort of like whisper. Karf is helping. All right, we got dark side points, and Karf was like, maybe there are other means to get money, so maybe we can actually. Actually, there's a hero version. Stop the interrogation right now. I don't want to get involved in this, which is like, well, if you're neutral in such a situation, you're kind of to blame as well. So maybe let's go with the first one. Maybe the alien really doesn't know anything.
Just stay out of this if you know what's good for you.
I don't know what's good for me, and like I won't let you kill a defenseless prisoner. Like getting money from the guy, it was okay, but killing just a guy like that. I would much rather kill you.
What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us kill him?
How
can you stop us?
I'm gonna stop you.
The penalty for defying the Sith.
Oof, you're so edgy. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna just keep pressing 1, and it will just give me all the attacks I need to kill you. Karf will shot you, basically. Sith Commander. He's afraid to go out. Actually, he can't probably find the path because the game is weird. But if I move a little bit... Oh, still not? Okay, he moved, alright. He attacked Karf. Like, that's all I needed. And what do we have here? Nothing. Just some items. Oh, they all have something. There's a Sith armor. This is a key item, kind of. Because now we can dress up as a Sith. We can also grab a footlocker heal. We fixed our karma by helping this guy, so we're neutral again. Alien prisoner. Thank you, human. The Sith would have killed me. Of that I am certain. I don't know who you are, but it is clear you are no friend of the Sith. Among my people there is a saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Hey, that's actually what humans say as well. Like you and I hate the Sith. That is why I stole those Sith uniforms for the hidden Becks. Alright. The hidden Becks? Who are they? In the lower city, there are some who do not bow to the conquerors. Swoop gangs like the hidden Becks are gathering resources to one day strike against the Sith oppressors. So let's see, okay. If you wish to strike another blow against the Sith, you would be wise to journey to the lower city and speak with Gadon Thek, the leader of the hidden Becks. So we already know there are Black Volkers and hidden Becks, so two swoop gangs running the lower city. And this is interesting, so... Can I get one of those uniforms from you? I'm sorry, but all the uniforms I had were given to the hidden Becks. I suppose you could take the uniforms from the bodies of the Sith soldiers in this room if you wanted. They're actually outside of this room, but okay. How about the reward for saving you? Well, let's see if, if there's something like that. Are we like, should we like do it? Maybe let's consult the chat. Grubas is asking, do we aim in any direction of development? I mean, this Barnabas seems to be as good as honest, like Robin Hood or Janoschik. Up to you. Let me know what do you think. Like, I have just helped this guy, saved his life. He didn't give me anything, he gave me some information. We could ask him and pressure him for a reward. Or is it something that we should not be doing? Barnabas's development, I haven't really discovered it yet. I mean, it was the same with KotOR 2 stream, right? At the first I was trying to stay neutral, and then gradually we wrote the story of him falling victim to Pazak, you know, getting addicted to gambling, making some bad decisions in life, and then, you know, trying to fix it a little bit, but eventually falling to the dark side. So in this one, well, maybe we should be going towards the light side because we got the dark side in the second game. But again, the dark side content may be, I mean, in here maybe more interesting, but also more cringy, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm because of the, you know, how the separation between light and dark works here. That's very clear. You know, you are either a knight in shining armor most of the time, or you're an absolute villain. So I'm not sure what kind of development we'll be having here for Barnabas. I'm sure we're gonna discover it together on the streams, but for now, you know, some initial money would be nice. So how about the reward for saving you? Do we get anything for that? Probably not, but let's see. I'm sorry, human, I have nothing of value. The credits the hidden Becks gave me for helping them against the Sith are long since spent. Alright, so you had money, but you spent it. Okay, I guess I should be going now. Eyes should I. These Sith know my face now. I must find somewhere to hide on this world. Thank you once again, human. Well, the good news is that there aren't that many models of your race in this game, so they may mistake you for someone else. Because you're just alien prisoner, you don't have a name. Alright, he ran away, he's carried away. Very fast. Let's see what's in the door number 2, actually 3. Oh, there's like some food and some drinks, whatever. There's a food locker. Medpack, computer something and credits. Maintenance droids, let's not talk to them. Why would we? They're just beeping.
On it.
Little beeping machines.
It's open.
There's a man, a child and a woman.
Yes.
A family! Alright, and we're gonna steal from them, of course. Computer spike, parts and credits. 2 credits! I feel bad, you know. And this is interesting because we can't even choose what we're getting. You know, computer spike and parts would be useful for getting XP, for fixing droids, stuff like that. But stealing 2 credits? Like 2 credits! That's nothing, basically. We already have like 700 probably. Actually, how many do you have? Where do I check that? No! 1050! Actually, you have 1000! And we just took 2 credits from the family. And they're probably scared to death, right, woman?
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
Yeah. And now we feel like a villain, right? Because we stole 2 credits, because we got something. So, even if you don't, sometimes the games are like that, right? If you wish to play them that way. We technically stole from a family. The game has no mechanics to like do something about it. Well, technically there would be like a dark side point from stealing from the family, right? But the game is not giving player dark side points here because the game knows that the player wants to go everywhere, explore everywhere, get some items, get some money, so that they can have this security within the game, that they have some budget. They are, you know, maybe they can improve their equipment because they can buy something. So there's like the only thing that we should feel bad about stealing from those people is if we pretend that we are, because on the gameplay side there is nothing stopping us. But you know, on the mechanics side, sorry, on the narrative side, we can feel bad. Grupas is saying our new Barnabas would never take from them. Yeah, but I mean, I had a choice. Actually, I had check. Wait, can I actually food locker? No, switch to give items. Ooh, I can give items as well. So maybe I can donate some clothing. Maybe I can do something good, right? Like, there is no way to give credits. Because honestly, in such a situation, if I have 1050 credits and I see that the family has 2, or if I have 1048 credits and I see that family has 2, I'll be like, you can take 50 credits because I'm rich already. I just killed some guys. I have 2 blaster rifles to sell. Ooh, actually, maybe let's give them blaster rifle. I mean, it doesn't make... It won't change nothing, but you know, it makes for fun narrative, right? So, Barnabas wasn't stealing from them. Barnabas was arming them, you know, so that they can defend their homes. 2 blaster rifles, actually 1 blaster rifle maybe. And that's it. That's probably worth more than what we took from them. So it was a transaction, genuine transaction. And now they can defend themselves from thieves like not Barnabas, right? Grubas is saying light side and be so honest and bring people joy. Alright, let's do it like that. Until the end of the stream, I'm knighted the shining armor, just for you. I'm gonna do all the best things. Let's bring joy. This is the new mission. There is no gym, but maybe there will be joy. Upper City North? Okay, that's everything. Let's see what we have. So we discovered everything there. And let's see what kind of joy we can bring to people. I think no, this is a regular one. Do you need joy? Sith Trooper, do you need joy?
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's
Sith business. And fun thing is that we can wear, I think, Sith armor. You know, look like them. And I think we can have a dialogue with them.
Is there anything more boring than being out on patrol?
No, okay.
I guess I shouldn't complain.
There is nothing, but there are certain instances in which, like, there are drunk people here. And I think this is interesting. I'm gonna save the game, actually. Because I want to see how this scene plays out if you have armor or you don't have armor. Because I think it's different. Like, let's go with the regular one. Regular looks. First, drunk people.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
They're totally drunk.
Lord says you belong, Slummy.
Oh, this is rich. Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city
This is an upper city.
You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Alright, bringing joy, right? Let's see. So... First one. Hey guys, we can all be friends here. Let me buy you a drink. Sounds good? Sounds friendly? I think that's good.
A drink? Hey,
a drink! Yeah!
Slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This Slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're laying enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Alright. And actually... actually, you gain a light side point for offering them to buy drinks. Is it really like a good deed to offer drunk people more drinks? Is it really a good deed, or is it like a bad deed in disguise? I'm not sure. You know, the morality is a bit iffy here. Light side point gained. And what happens if we are a Sith in the Sith armor? Actually, I'm pretty sure that the dialogue is different.
Ooh, hey, look at this. It's the ship. Oh, no. I'm so scared.
Careful. Don't do anything stupid. We don't want no trouble with the Sith.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Sorry about this, Shitty. Come on,
Shitty.
fellas, let's go.
And you don't get the chance to get the lightsaber points. You also don't get experience. So I much prefer the other way. But I just remember that there's a different dialogue options for the Sith armor. Also, what does the Sith armor say? Yeah, going for the descriptions. Let's see. This full body armor could be used to fool people into thinking the wearer was one of the Sith. Well, it worked on the drunk people, so it's alright. I guess it's working. Let's just quickly offer them a drink to get 60 XP. Why not? And explore some more. So, one joy brought. Grubas, I hope you're keeping count, because we brought one joy for those guys, because we basically bought them drinks. Offered to buy them drinks. There's a droid shop. I don't think we can get much joy in the droid shop. Incomplete droids. Actually, no, incomplete droids. Anything here? Okay, we can't even interact with them. There is a... Please notice that there is a T3M4. So T3M4 is a space Roomba, as you may remember it from KotOR 2. And this is where it originates. You know, this droid originates from KotOR 1. Can be a companion later on, will be a companion later on. Not yet, like there's also T3H8, but T3M4 will be the droid for us. Let's see if we can talk to him. Yeah, he just beeps. Actually reboots probably because the beeping was sad. And there's Janice. Hello, Janice. Grubas is saying, one joy to the bucket. Exactly. Maybe I should make it like a joy counter. This is like a joyful stream. No. I know, you know, Christmas and winter time and December is coming, so I can't wait to decorate the back here with some of those like chains, or what is it called, like garlands. I have bought one piece of that, and it's lying on the chair there. So I will just make it some festive probably in 2 weeks, so that we can start December with some nice decorations. But Janice, hello. Customer, come in. Janice Knoll at your service. Welcome to my droid and droid supply shop. Always good to see a new face. Customers are hard to come by. A lot of the Tari citizens won't even come in here. They refuse to shop at a store owned by a Twi'lek. What do they have against Twi'leks? They don't like alien much here in Upper Taris. They tolerate us Twi'leks, but they rather see us as dancers in the cantina than successful business owners.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
You see a few aliens around, but most of the non-humans stick to the lower city. I've learned not to dwell on it though. I try to stay focused on running my store. My selection is a bit limited right now. The Sith confiscated all my assault droids. But I've got a utility droid you might find interesting. Alright. Utility droid, what do they do? What don't they do? They're great at making vehicle repairs for starters. Pretty handy to have in a fight. Small but tough, with a surprising amount of firepower. And there's no better code breaker or security system slicer around. Not that I've ever condoned you for doing anything illegal, of course. Alright, we see she has basically equipment for droids and droids, but we can't buy droids. Barnabas Joy bundle. Let's see. Actually, maybe let's see your droids. I've got only 2 droids left. A rebuilt T3H8 unit for 50 credits, and a top-of-the-line T3M4 model with all the options, but he's not for sale. Alright, like, I'll take the T3H8 unit. Here's 50 credits. You know a bargain when you see one. This little guy's as reliable as used droids get. I did the reconditioning on him myself. Don't worry, he'll follow you everywhere. Is there anything else you need? I'll be going now. Maybe I'll see you around later. Don't forget my store motto. If you need droid parts, Janice Snail has it all. Alright, we actually got a droid. Alright, he's making weird sounds. She claims that he'll follow us everywhere. So I suppose we... He's following? Oh, he's moving. Okay, he's moving. And totally those weird sounds, sparks were nothing wrong, right? Short circuit. It actually explodes on the spot. Like this is basically death. He barely crossed the door of the room of the shop, and he explodes like that. But it brought joy to us. So maybe it was money well spent. However, Janice, I'm sorry, your droid like didn't work. Welcome back to my shop. Hey, where's that little T3AJ unit I sold you? Well, have you seen the explosion? Do you see the smoke? There's still smoke, you know, outside. If you just lean over your counter, and I'm not telling you, Twilight Lady, to lean over the counter for any specific reason. Just look there and see if there's like a dead droid there. And like, well, you know, it was Joy, so the option 2 is like, you ripped me off. This was a piece of junk. And no, just let's be state the facts. It blew up. I came to get my money back. It blew up? I thought I'd taken care of that little cross-wiring problem. Well, don't worry. I run an honest business here. I don't have to give you a refund, but I don't want to lose a customer. Here, have you 50 credits back. No hard feelings, right? And there's like, no hard feelings or persuade. I think you should give me something extra for all the trouble. Like, if I bought something at the store and it exploded in my hands when I walked out of the store, will I be entitled for a compensation, like something more than just the value of the thing I bought? Like, no, I promised the joy, I promised the joy, yes? So the joy it will be. No hard feelings, Janice. It's okay. You know, droids, they do explode sometimes. You know, I go to gym 5 times a week, and there are droids and they explode there if I leave them too high. Extra joy? Well, I don't know. You know, I'm not sure that we can get extra joy out of her here. I'm mostly trying to, like, extra joy in this case. You know, the persuade option, like I said, I'm afraid that the persuade option here is like it's a very demanding, right? It's like a dark side option, like, I should get something more for the trouble. And she's like, oh no, sorry sir, please, I'm an honest businessman, I'm scared of you right now because you're so evil and you glared at me that one time. So, like, I want to play it safe, you know, no hard feelings, it's okay, just, they do explode sometimes. Glad to hear it. I can't afford to make my customers unhappy. Business is tough enough as it is. So, anything else you need? Yeah, I don't think we need any more. Maybe I'll see you around. Don't forget my store motto. If you need droid parts, Janice Nal is your gal. Oh, that was the motto. Janice Nal is your gal. Very nice motto. This one will probably be dead forever. You know, maybe they will just fix him and sell to another sucker. Anything here? No, just a protocol droid. And there's a Gorton Kolu who. Maybe we can also save the game to see if there's a different... Actually, no, checking if there's a difference in dialogue with the Sith armor and not. Not sure. Let's start with Sith armor this time. Because he's like...
we must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders.
Vermin invaders. So he's definitely referring to the Sith. So the Sith dialogue, I mean, Sith armor dialogue should be here. Let's see.
Greetings, my Sith friends.
Oh, okay.
Rest assured, I have all the proper permits to be here, spreading my message.
Really?
Feel free to stay and listen if you wish. You'll find my message most enlightening.
All right, so it's just this. So nothing much. How about this? Is the vermin about the Sith or vermin about the aliens? What's the vermin that he meant?
And fellow humans, I bring you a warning of a great
fellow humans. All right, so you can already think of what
my name is Gorton Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum.
Vermin and scum. Oh, are you referring to the Sith?
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris.
And he's a racist.
And Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times.
Dark times.
That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come.
Anti-Alien League.
We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet.
So basically, it's a club. He's like Gorton Kolu, this guy, and those two guys next to him, and they're like the Anti-Alien League, and like, yeah, we have to do something with those aliens. But like no, the first one is very nice here. I don't know which is worse, your hate mongering or your ignorance, because you know, let's just diss him, because it's not good to just form an anti-alien league. That's not a nice thing to do.
You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him can make trouble for us.
Yeah, and we're gonna suffer with the rest of the alien lovers. I hope I will find an alien lover before I suffer. So this is good. Safeguard, and we're gonna skip that because here's the entrance to the Sith base. Like the base, military base that was mentioned earlier, so let's not go there because we won't go there. But we basically need to go through this elevator.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith.
Again, dissing the way we're dressed. Oh my goodness.
You must move along.
Move
along then.
Move along.
Some kind of disguise if we want to get past this guy.
So basically, yes, we need a Sith uniform. As so it happens, we have one, and we can change it in plain view, you know, in full view, like right here. And he lets us go.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city. Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone.
I was just wondering, all this talking about our clothing. What happens if we take the Sith uniform to the people at the cantina? Like, will they... I'm just gonna quickly go back there. Because everyone in the cantina was like, I hate the way you're dressed. And if we're having a Sith armor, there shouldn't be such a dialogue, right? There shouldn't be like, oh, you look like an off-worlder, or something like that. There was also mentioned that there was like Sith people down there, and they were having a party. Sorry, not having a party. They were after. Oh, the drunk people are here. Wait, let's go back to them. They just moved here. I thought they disappeared. Is there like a follow-up to that? The drunk waves sheepishly at you, but doesn't speak. He seems to be having trouble standing. Right. What about all of them? Same? Okay, it's the same. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the drunk people moved here. I thought that maybe I could bring them a drink. So yeah, what I was going to say is that I want to see it, because I've never checked that in my previous playthroughs, of which I have made probably like 4 in this game. 3 of them on PC, 1 of them on Switch, which works surprisingly well. You know, I was afraid that it won't be working very well on Switch, but since it's an old game, and since well, I just ran Switch in the not handheld mode, but like console mode, and attached it to TV. Hello, can you move? Okay, thank you. And it was rather a rather fine experience. Let's see. I want to get my Sith armor on and see if there are any dialogues with those people that were, you know, Sith related.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Ah.
You can't go into the cantina while you're on duty.
All right. I'm not on duty right now.
If you're off duty, go change your outfit. If not, get back to your patrol route.
All right. And what happens if they're not letting me in like that? So they thought of that, but can I wear the armor right now inside and cause trouble? You actually can't! Wow! Okay, they thought of that. You cannot equip this item. You don't have the prerequisites. Please see the item description. Well, technically there is nothing here to be, you know, preventing us from doing so. But I guess they thought of that. You know, I have to applaud. Otherwise, they would have to work some more some dialogues and stuff like that. Gulharu is saying, that's my time, happy to lurk. Take care, see you soon. Yeah, thank you very much for coming by, Gulharu. I'm glad I could share some more KotOR love with you. And yeah, every Thursday we're gonna be continuing KotOR. So yeah, so the journey has only just begun, as one totally not villain would say. You know, I'm doing this because Barnabas is also totally not villain right now, even though he has this Yakuza vibes, as Ninja Model mentioned earlier. We're gonna see how he will end up. But yeah, thank you very much for coming, and take care. We gonna looking at, okay, we can just explore a little bit more. Actually, I want to go to the Undercity and do some fighting. Think nothing of it, Archibald. Oh, exactly. And then, you know, 10 streams later, it was I. My machinations lay undetected for years, for I am a master of deception. And, you know, a dramatic cut.
Listen to me, people.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Our
Please stop dissing aliens. Alright. Safeguard. Once the elevator is open... Oh, no, actually no. Actually, no. It's only openable like that, right? What happened if I just remove it like that? If it's open already, it allows me? Yeah, of course it does. Alright, we're going into the lower city. Lower city, and the dramatic change of music into more sinister tones means that this is possibly a dangerous area. So let's just save the game. And we have a gang war, an actual gang war. Mechs are nothing but banta fodder. The Volkars are strongest. You missed a there. We'll teach you who the strongest. And Vibro Dagger, I guess. Fight brutal, you know. Another Vibro Dagger hit, I suppose. Jump attack. Nice flip. More strangers. He shouts more strangers. If you're wearing a Sith uniform, at that I think he's like more Sith scum or something like that. So they don't like anyone. Wow, that was very fast. Nice. Alright, so we're getting some XP. Maybe we can even get level 4. Anything dropped here? No, nothing. So this is kind of an S-shaped area. Let's just explore it from this side. There's a Twi'lek corpse, so you already know it's a bad neighborhood, you know. There are corpses, there are gang wars, you know, Volkars. Is there a turret here? No. Okay. There's one area of the game when there's a deadly turret. Miss and miss. Okay, Barnabas. Miss and miss. Barnabas, you're not bringing me joy. The stream is failing if you're not bringing me joy. Okay. 8 attacks and he hit 1. That was bad. That was bad, Barnabas. Okay, 10 attacks and he hit 1. 12 attacks and he hit 1. 14 attacks and he hit 1. Okay, Carve just did everything. Barnabas was terrible here. Okay, well at least we get something. Volcar base entrance, I don't think we can get in, right? Yeah, of course, it's locked. Oh, we're not going into the base just yet. Is there a regeneration outside of combat? I think there is. 23? 22, I mean? Or is there? I'm not sure. Maybe there isn't. Should I take a med pack? 22, it's still 22. It's not regenerating, right? So in this game, we're not regenerating. Okay. So let's just use med packs, actually. We have 23 of them. Heal, alright. And you also heal. Alright, nice. Standard door. And there are lower city apartments, so probably, you know, same old. But please notice that they made sure that this is a lower city apartment, so the floor is cracked here. There's a like gunshots marks on the wall. The lighting is probably like blinking, yeah, here. So they basically use the same model, but they made a couple of additions. You know, the door is broken. No, that's actually the working door. But there's a couple of marks. You can reuse the asset of the floor of the apartment, add something, change the music, change the lighting maybe, and you have the whole new area technically for players to explore. Very nice.
Ready.
Plus, the player at this point is already acquainted with how those apartments look like, so they know the drill, you know? They won't get lost.
It's open.
They'll just... Hey, you can't come in here! This is a private apartment! This one is protesting. People in the upper city weren't protesting. So, yeah, like... I'm here to, there's like option, I'm here to rob this place, sit down and shut up and you won't get hurt. But yeah, that's probably not nice. As long as Carve is in the party, you know, because Carve will be like, I know that we need money, but maybe we shouldn't be like shouting at people and breaking in. And mind you that it was Carve who opened the door. Barnabas is like, I'm not doing stuff, I'm just, you know, talking to people, and you're just leading me into those closed doors that should be closed. Like, Barnabas has no skills to open those. If it wasn't for Carve, Barnabas would have 0 chances to do something questionable. So yeah, what are you doing in here? This place looks abandoned. None of your business, just turn around and go back the way you came if you know what's good for you. Right, persuade. Are you in some sort of trouble? Do you want to talk about it? Yeah, Barnabas the psychologist. I am here to bring you joy, my friend. So let's see. Persuade? Failure. It's not something you want to get mixed up in. Look, do yourself a favor and just leave me alone. Alright. Don't get upset, I'll go now. Good, get out of here. Stay out of my apartment and my business. So, Matrick. Okay, here's a name. Can we steal from him? Oh, we can. So, thanks for the items, Matrick. Can we... Is there like... Is this something to be open? No, that's not. So yeah, take care. I enjoyed the chat. Goodbye. Maybe we're gonna meet in the future. Apartment door. Oh, there are black Volkers there. Hey, maybe we can use the grenade. It's one of the rare occasions that I can use the grenade. Oh, perfect. Double kill. Very nice. Apartment door. Ah, okay. This is something. Security crate, and there is a little thing here. There's a Lupa, Uja, Elinda, Ashana, Fodo, and Uji. Some names. The security crate, and there's a desk. The Twisted Rancor Trio. This is actually the thing that we need to read to solve this. Where is it? It's gonna be in the equipment here. Bazak deck? No. Where is it? Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, it will be hard to read, not only because it's small for you guys, but it's also like even if we consider this the whole area of the game, it's like 1/4. No, it's not even 1/4. It's 1/4 of the menu here, but it's smaller than the whole screen of the game. Like if we assume the 800 by 60 would be the max. All right. So let's hear to this story. Guts and Glory: A Chronicle of the Amazing Story of the Twisted Rancor Trio by Giltos Uxarsis. A work in progress. The origins of what would eventually become the most famous band in the galaxy are surprisingly humble. The brains behind the group, manager Giltos Utkaris, founder of the trio. Maybe I should do it like that. Oh, okay. Founded the trio to earn a date with a younger singer named Elinda. I'm gonna be writing down those names because I know what this is about, but I'm just gonna write it. So the G guy and then Elinda. All right. The ploy worked, and Elinda became the first member of the band. Giltos scrambled to find musicians to back her and signed a biff named Uja, that's the name, Ugaa, to be the lead musician. Soon after, he signed Uja's brother Uji, again, Uji, to complete the trio. The band struggled at first. Elinda was a fantastic singer, but Uja wasn't much of a musician. When Elinda threatened to quit, Giltos fired Uja and signed another biff named Lupa. Loopa. Of course, this didn't go over well with Uja's brother, and Uji quit. Fortunately, Lupa knew another musician named Fodo, who joined to replace Uji. Fodo. Led by Elinda's singing, the second incarnation of the Twisted Rancor Trio became quite popular on their home world of Taris, eventually attracting the attention of local legitimate business Davik Kang. Davik asked Giltos to bring his group in for a command performance. Gildos agreed, realizing this could be the band's big break. Unfortunately, Elinda had heard certain unsubstantiated rumors about David Kang and his connections to the exchange. Fearing for her life, she refused to go to his estate to perform. Many felt that without Elinda singing, the band would crumble, but Gildos came up with a brilliant plan to save the group by hiring Elinda's sister, Ashana. That's the name. As the new leader singer on the eve of their scheduled appearance at Davik's estate. Gildos knew he was taking a risk. If Ashana couldn't perform at Elinda's level, Davik's infamous temper could have dire consequences for the entire band. However, if Ashana could match her sister's performance, then Davik was likely to sign the band to a big-time touring contract. It was a risk, but the Twisted Rancor trio was founded on guts and glory. There are no further entries. So we don't know how this story has ended, but we've got a list of names. And those names in the story correspond to the things that we have to press here. And the idea is to press them in the order of how the trio was founded and whoever was coming and going. So this is rather easy. I'm gonna save the game because sometimes you can press the wrong one and like this. Okay, so Elinda was first because we don't have like the G guy, right? Yeah, okay, so Elinda was first. Elinda, alright, we have a hologram. There's Uja, not to be confused with Uji, that's Uja. There's Uji here. And then there's Lupa. Alright. And there's a Photo, which is here. Photo. And Ashana. Alright. And this gives you XP and allows you to open the crate. And there's a Chani fiber armor, which is actually very cool. A Chani fiber armor is something that you know, it gives us more defense and it's upgradable. Yeah, the combat suit wasn't upgradable, and this will be the armor that we'll be having for the rest of the Taris probably, because I don't think there's anything better in terms of light armor. So let's see. Many elite Echani duelists use armor of this type, though its adaptability has made it popular with professional soldiers and bounty hunters alike. So yeah, maybe now there won't be dissing us. We're kind of in green right now, not in this like brownish type. So I think it matches, you know, the rest of Barnabas pretty well. It also has higher defense, so better survivability, which is good. And of course, if you don't solve this riddle in the right direction, I think it explodes. I can save the game so we can check it out. We can save the game right now. We can load the previous one. I think if you just do it randomly and try to open the chest, it fries you. No. Warning. Access is restricted to authorized user only. Yes, please activate the holograms in the proper order to confirm authorization. Yeah. Further attempts at unauthorized entry will result in detonation of the patent Holosec Corp anti-theft explosive. And it is what we... yeah. When you do it wrong... Actually, interesting, it killed Barnabas, it dealt 50 damage to Barnabas, but it pushed him away? Is that intended? Or is that how the game... You loot the same thing? Yeah, okay, Echani armor is still here. But is it possible to die here with both characters? What's the like play here? How is it designed? If we are right here, we interact with it. Yeah, okay, we know. Now we're both here in the zone of explosion 100%. And still only... No, now it only killed Karf, you know. So it's programmed to... Apparently it's programmed to just do damage to the character. Oh, okay, it's programmed to do the damage to the character who was interacting with the holograms. Very interesting. So it's not an actual explosion. It's an animation of an explosion, apparently. But it just, on the mechanic, on the gameplay-wise side, it just deals damage to the person who was interacting. So you could have a whole party here, and only the person who was mistaken would get hit. Interesting. But it looks like an explosion, right? So it makes sense. Okay, we're going back to the right track, and we can see something here, I suppose. Apartment. Ooh! Volcar gang boss, that's dangerous. And Volcar enforcer, I hope we can fight them. Alright, this is good. How about the boss? He has the shield active, so it will absorb some damage. And Barnabas is missing, but hopefully we can do it. Okay, he has a lot of HP, but we can do it. 6 damage. Oof, nice. We even got a level up for Barnabas for this one. So this was a good trade. Food locker. Okay, just steal everything. I mean, it's not stealing, it's getting loot, right? Level up already. So we're going to level 4. Attributes. What can we do? With attributes, of course, strength, I think, so that we can get better in melee. Ideally, well, constitution would also be nice, because then we could make use of the +1 constitution like implant that we have. Although we are already at level 4 unlocking the 2nd level of implants, I think. Either on this one or on the 5th level. So maybe we won't be using the constitution one anyway. Let's go with strength, because it will help us do more damage in the future. So let's keep focusing on that. As for skills, we can't go persuade. We can go higher in persuade, so we have to keep to computer use and demolitions maybe. Yeah, one of those. Repair. Oh, okay, repair as well. Yeah, we got implant level 2, so we can use the level 2 implants should we find some, which is nice. We have 40 HP. We have 70 defense. We got our health back due to level up. One of the nice features in gaming. If you level up, you gain your HP back. There's a sentry droid, and it's not hostile. It's one that we can repair. Yeah, we can. We can repair it. We can spend. Oh, okay. There are more options than we have parts. We have only 5 repair parts. But if we do like optimize the weaponry and let's open weaponry and activate shields. It will take all of our repair parts, but it should give us XP. Yeah, 120. All right, not bad, not bad. And hopefully, whoops, will it start shooting? Nice. Now we have nice moment. Carve went in, you know, and we can just enjoy with the keyword joy here. As the droid is shooting into the apartment. But those are bad guys. Those are the gang members here, the Black Volkers. They wanted to attack us anyway, so it's allowed. We don't have enough parts to activate the sentry mode, the patrol route, so he won't be moving here. But that was mostly to get the XP. Actually, if I pull them here, then he will start shooting, right? Yeah. He took his sweet time, but it's alright. He can even run away. Carp is not engaging for some reason. 25, 75, alright, we're getting some XP. Let's just clear it out. Some items, yeah, computer spikes. Those will be useful. Repair parts will be useful to just circumvent some enemies. Fix some stuff and stuff like that. Footlocker, we already been here, right? Yeah, okay, we've been here. What else? I think one last door. Oh no, that's the exit. All right. Okay, I think I'll be wrapping the stream in here. We have started a new game. We have, you know, created Barnabas. We have decided that Barnabas is a gym bro. We have decided that he's mostly good for now. You know, I think he's yeah, a little bit good. You know, that's just the beginning of the adventure. So he will be gooder. He will be a gooder boy. But right now he's in the shadows. We'll just put him in the light maybe. Do we have light? Light? No, it's all terrible. All right. So yeah. So KotOR 1. Back to KotOR 1. Definitely. It feels definitely like KotOR 2, but older. You know, some systems are weirder or more clunky. Like Pazak is less developed, but we found Pazak at least, so this is good. We had some duels on the dueling arena. We got some credits. We bought a droid. The droid exploded, but we didn't mind the Twilight Lady. You know, we said it's okay because the joy was the team towards the end of the stream. We're gonna see what the theme of this playthrough will be. I'm sure that together with your help, I'm gonna discover something new about Barnabas. I already like discovered, you know, Barnabas being a gym bro. That was that wasn't really my plan, but you went with it, and I also went with it. So we're gonna try to train some more so that we can be strong. We've gotten just you know, an extra point of strength, so he's getting stronger. Definitely, he's gotten stronger. The journey to the lightsaber and to being a Jedi, it's still a long way to go, but you know, it's not impossible, because I think the last time I played this game on Switch, it took me 40 hours to finish it on my own. So it is about the same size, maybe smaller than KotOR 2. So it should probably take about the same amount of streams to finish this game. I hope you'll be sticking for them. If you're interested in Star Wars gaming, of course, then I'll be happy to provide some Star Wars insights and experiences with KotOR. And with our lovely party of Barnabas, the strongest like scout at this point, and Carve, who is annoying, and all the fun character members that we're gonna meet, you know, party members that we're gonna meet, the characters that are in the game. So yeah, this is it for tonight. Thank you very much for coming. I'll see you on Sunday on the Baldur's Gate 3 stream, when Barnabas, the wizard, the actual wizard, will be trying to escape a shattered sanctum, a goblin-infested temple, because he just knocked out a drow lady, and he needs to get out. But the entire camp is alarmed, so getting out of that place will be tricky, if I'm not mistaken. So this will be the Sunday stream, and of course next week on Thursday we're gonna be continuing with KotOR 1. I was just about to say KotOR 2, and we're gonna see how it's like. So yeah, just to quickly recap, thank you everyone who has dropped by, which is of course Gulheru, Esgal, Grubas, and your model. Thank you very much for always being here in some extent. You know, I'm hugely appreciative of that. Grubas saying, great time, thanks. May the gym be with you until next time. Yes, may the gym be with us all. Thank you very much. This is the absolutely best way to sum it up. So I'm just gonna say it like, you know, I'm just gonna go big for a moment, and you know, be a very like a serious Star Wars mentor, and say like, the gym will be I can speak after 3 hours. The gym will be with you always. Yeah, stuff like that. Thank you very much for coming. Take care and have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.